Jet Nation, are we ready to get our first win of the season? Here I am. Here I am. Hey, I have kids. I have to entertain them too, you know. This is not just for you guys. This is for the kids. Oh my God, turn the comments on. All right, hold on. We're working on it, everybody.
He's working on it. I'm just staring at him.
Is that me? No, that's Gangrene David. Hold on a second here.
Oh, you want me to go on YouTube?
Yeah, hold on. I got it. All right, everybody. We're working on the comments right now. We are working it out. I'm going to do this thing right here. Hold on. I got it. Jet Nation, we're here. We're getting it done before the game. Yes, I know. Let's see here. Age restriction. No, it's not made for kids. Let's see. All right, guys. I'm figuring it out for you. I'm figuring it out.
Right before the game.
No, leave it here.
Allow all comments. Enable live chat. Enable live chat to replay. I don't know what that means. We'll see how this goes. All right, guys. Let's see if we can comment together. All right, we're figuring it out. All right, guys, let's see if we can comment together. All right, I'm going to try it. All right, we're figuring it out. All right, I'm going to try it. Yep, we're here. All right, guys, let's do something cool. Watch this. I don't know how many of you are here, but we're going to start this with something nifty. Before we officially start it, watch this. All right, everybody. This is Green Bean. I am with you today. I'm happy as happy could be because I have got it on good authority that the Jets are going to win today. I am on the inside. You got to lower that a little bit. I'm on the inside circle of many rings. Many groups allow me in their inner circle. And even though this group might not have the ability to predict the win, they did tell me that the Jets are expected to win today. Very similar to how Mark Gastineau was expected to win that boxing match so many years ago. I don't know if you guys remember that. If not, Google Mark Gastineau boxing, and you will see the most rigged fight in all time. I think he hit the guy in the glove and he fell down as if he had a anvil fall from the fourth floor on his head. So that's what it's like. The Jets are winning today. I can't wait to see how good Darnold looks today. But let's do this. As you can see on my scrolling ticker down there, let's get some predictions. What do you guys think the score is going to be today? Let's try to be a little bit positive if we can, but be as honest as you can. I'm happy to see you guys. Eric Vandervliet, Jason Berger, Charlie Posner, Roy Romano, Jason Berger again, Anthony Arena, and Jason Berger. Jason Berger was here. He was here early, man. Thank you, Jason. We appreciate it, and I'm happy to see everybody. Let's see. Charlie, no, we are prohibited from doing that, unfortunately. Who's writing Jet Nation? That's me. This is a watch party. Is this going to be a live stream? Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, we can't show the game here. The NFL would shut that off in about 3 seconds. They're pretty good, too, at doing this. You can't even, like, check this out. I have the NFL package, right, on my iPhone and iPads and all that. If I plug the iPad into the TV to try to get it to just play bigger, the NFL shuts that down. I can't do it.
Dude, don't tell anybody to spoil anything.
Yeah, and okay, there we go, Roy Romano, 34-17. Marcus May gets an interception, right? So we can do score predictions and tell me what you think is going to happen. Let's do this first. Big question of the day. Will Quinnen Williams, the third overall pick, labeled an elite defensive tackle, be able to beat a reserve backup center today to get some tackles for losses, maybe even a sack, or at bare minimum, just disrupt Garoppolo's timing and all that sort of stuff? What do you guys think? Can Quinnen Williams, the third overall pick, actually take care of a reserve center? What do you think, guys? Who's making his 206th career start today?
Gore.
Oh, Gore. Jesus. Will Gase run the same still offensive scheme again? Well, Ethan, let me say this. While I did not love Gase's game plan, I did a lot of watching breakdowns and all that kind of stuff. If you guys haven't heard of Joe Blewett yet, he does a good breakdown. Sabo does a good breakdown. There's lots of good breakdown guys out there. The game plan from Adam Gase wasn't as bad as Darnold made it look. That's the truth of it. And I'm not a Gase lover. I support him only because if he wins, I win. You know what I mean? Like, we get to win. But it was Sam. Sam was a huge problem last week. He had happy feet. He was indecisive. In truth, he played scared, which is not the way that we want to do this. So that's not what we want to do. So, and my dog's barking. Can you put him inside, please? So, all right. So I'm gonna allow somebody else in, even though our timing is off. I think this is Green Blood Blitz from the Jet Nation Forum. Let's bring him in here and see how it goes. Who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
This Green Blood Blitz.
Welcome. It's Green Blood Blitz. What's happening, Mr. Bean?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, man.
I'm doing great, man.
Waiting for the game.
Yeah. So what do you think? What's your score prediction today?
My score prediction, I'm going to have to say I'm going to go 27-17 Jets.
27-17. So you think Sam Darnold is going to settle down, understand that he actually has some protection?
I think he has no choice, and he's going to have to.
Receiver. There you go. I'll tell you what, man. Let me ask you this. What did you think was the reason Sam Darnold didn't look settled down last week? What do you think was going on there?
I think youth, happy feet, anticipation, adrenaline.
Adrenaline. You think he was just too psyched up?
I do. And I think, obviously, the offense was out of sync.
Yeah.
As far as the line. I mean, it's a brand new line. We all know as football fans that it takes the line. They really need to gel to get that chemistry.
Yeah, we do. And like, even though the offensive line wasn't perfect last week, they were already better than last year's offensive line. There are some significant breakdowns out there that showed exactly how the offensive line responded, and they gave Sam more time than he felt he was getting. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's the Ghost reference.
Well, no, I'm not. The ghost thing is real, but it was way overblown, as we know, and we've talked about this. So, but the thing is with that is that you could see when a quarterback gets happy feet and starts looking around quickly, they feel like there's pressure coming. And sometimes when he felt that, it wasn't there. And I think he might be honestly shell-shocked from last 2 years' offensive line play.
Very possible. Can I change my prediction? Because I think they just scored, the 49ers.
No, they didn't. I'm on. Did the game start? I'm on delay here.
They just ran one back for a touchdown kickoff.
Oh, Jesus! What is the problem here now? Boyer, oh, Jesus! That's great. That's a great way to start the game.
It's very reminiscent of many years ago. I remember the opening day home game.
So look, at least we get the ball now, right?
That's a positive way of looking at it, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're just watching the game now. It seems I'm on like a 2-minute delay, which is no fun.
Oh, I totally apologize. Well, that's East Coast, West Coast. That's why.
That's all right. I know it takes time for the game to get over here. But look, man,
am I coming through? Is there a delay?
You're good. You're good, man. So do this.
Okay.
Call me. Reach back in at the end of the first quarter. I want to see what we got here, and come back on right at the end. All right, awesome. Good to see you, Blitz.
I'm looking forward to it, Bean. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye. I can't believe what just happened. Guys, what the hell is going on here? Is that real? Is that Mostert just scored a touchdown? There's no way that we're going to live if this is what we're doing today. There's no way this is going to work, guys. Roy Romano, what happened? What's going on, Evan Shaw? Travis Henderson, what the hell is happening? Why can't we stop a running back? I can't even believe it. Guys, we got to do better than this. A first play of the game, an 80-yard touchdown. You know why? Because I think Greg Williams thinking that his defense was dominant last week might be another problem, because that certainly was not the case. I don't know what he was watching. But, yeah, that's problematic, everybody. Unreal. Kevin Matthews, I wish we were kidding you. It looks like one of those plays where the Jets just didn't think the game started yet. You know what I mean? It's like, the Niners are playing and the Jets are like, okay, they're just going to run it. Somebody will tackle them. And the entire defense was chasing him as opposed to anybody being in front of him, What the hell is that? I don't understand what's going on. The only good news that could come out of something like that is that the Jets just snap right back into it and actually do something. That's on Gase. Not ready to play again. I agree, man. I agree. Roy Romano is knocking it out of the park today. The Jets clearly are not ready to play. And look, the defense is on Greg Williams, right? We know that. We know Gase barely talks to the defense. And that's one of the things that Jamal Adams was complaining about. But Greg Williams, as we know, is about as fiery of a coach as you can get. And hold on, guys. And his unit wasn't ready either. Who's that, Austin Davis?
No. Yeah.
Ashton Davis?
Yeah.
He looked slow to me. What the hell was that?
Mm.
Come on. Oh, guys. Holy shit, huh? What are we going to do? All right, a little bit of that. Get us pumped up again. The game just started now. We're just 7-0. That's it. This is the beginning of the game, everybody. Nice run. Nice run there.
He's number 15 again.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Jesus, Sam looks happy feet again, guys. I don't know. I got you, Malgarzada. Thank you. Look at this. What's up, Green? What's up, Mess? How you doing today? This sucks. Without the coach getting the team ready emotionally, it falls on the team leaders, which the Jets don't have. Go ahead, buddy. Somebody came to see you. Go ahead. How you doing? Good. Oh, it's tough. It is tough being a Jets fan. Oh, first down. What is that? What is there going to be a holding? Chris Hogan, number 15. I know, right, John? It's the craziest thing. I wasn't even off delay. I had a guest on here, and we were just talking about the game starting. It was just about to start. What is this? I have such a clear signal today. Look how clear it is, though, huh?
Yeah.
Oldest running back to start an NFL game. Look at the Jets just piling on the stats. Oh, good. Okay. Jesus. Look at you guys yelling turnover. I can't even stare at the chat. You guys are freaking me out. What channel is the game? Well, you know what, Martin? I have NFL Sunday Ticket, and it was blacked out because I'm on the West Coast over here. So I had to figure out how to get it. What are we watching it on now? NFL Network?
No.
What about that fucking late hit? What's that all about? Good. Maybe rattle Sam. Knock some friggin' sense into him. All right. Nope. 3rd and 3. Gets nothing. That's what we got. That's what we're watching. Anybody recognize that song? Anybody remember that? Greg Tarr nailing it. Nailing it. Come on, man. What do you got? Come on. Where's the coverage? Jesus. Dude.
Oh, man, we could have got
Yeah, I know, Roy.
on him.
I know. I'm about 2 plays behind. That's okay. We can still talk. We made it last week. It just sucks. I'm all the way on the West Coast, and that's what the delay is out here. But I'll be heading back east starting on Tuesday. I'm getting in this can here, and I'm going to start driving. We'll go through Utah. We'll go through Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and all that jazz. On the way back to the east, not the northeast, the southeast. I'll be in Florida for the winter, I think. All right. So the Jets are on defense. Here we go. Here's the question for this series. What do you guys think? You're ahead of me anyway, so you probably already know it's not happening. Yeah, he did, Travis. I know. They didn't look terrible for that. For that, couple of plays. At least there's that. I mean, look, 7-0 is nothing if we can stop them right now. At least Darnold and the offense looked like they might be able to get some yards. Not the best start, obviously, with that one blown play. And obviously, you'd like to see the team maybe drive for a little while, ultimately score. But they did get some yards, both through the passing and running games. So who knows? What is all this madness? I can't shut this thing off. Everybody yelling at me. Everybody's yelling at me. What did I do? Who's tripping, Evan Shaw? Who's tripping in here? What do you think? Evan, tell us what you think is going on. You think they're going to beat us by 30 today? Well, and there goes my coffee. Okay. Too many wires and stuff, right? You guys see, we got preteen Bean over here. Come here. There he is. He's always at my side watching the game. Again, like I told you guys last week, I tried to make him a Baltimore Ravens fan. He would not listen, so now he's at my side miserable, just like his dad. What are we doing? Can somebody get him? Look at this. Who's 27? Who is that? Quincy Wilson. There's our 6th-round pick. We should have taken Kenny Willekes or Donovan Peoples-Jones. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. We traded with the Colts to get Quincy Wilson. The guy just over-pursued. And it should have been us. And instead, he got, 4 or 5? There we go. Don't make noise, Jenkins. Don't you hate it when we obviously suck and then they make a tackle and then they got to stand up there and I don't know. I'm old. I know it. I know I'm old. Look at the beard. I'm not as old as my beard would make you look, though. This is what I got. I got regular color hair too, guys. You know. We'll do this.
Like your hair looks like the trolls. Like
I'm the troll. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Who is that?
Oh, that's Quentin Williams.
And he blew his knee out. He's going to get a penalty. So you see my scroll for this, get a sack. That's right. Quentin Williams. Finally. Look at that D.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, he hurt himself. And it wasn't his injury in the past. Wasn't it a knee? He was out all year with a knee. Travis, you got to stop. You can't talk like that. You can't. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to talk. Look at my fucking hair, Jix. We're doing this. See, all I know is that when I did this, Quentin Williams got a sack. So this is what we're doing.
It's like your hair is a spike.
That's right. Like, well, hey, that's pretty good news. That got me in a good mood. I'm easy. I'm easy, guys. Green Bean gets psyched for anything. You know what I mean? A nice stuff at the line by Jordan Jenkins and then Quentin Williams with a sack on 3rd down. I'll take it. That's all I need to have a good day. I'm already ready to drink coffee. Travis, you bastard. See, the thing is, this is why I root for injuries. Number one, I don't really want anybody to be hurt. I mean, there are players I absolutely hate and I wouldn't care. But I don't really want anybody to be hurt. But on top of that, what I really think is that if I wish for injury, then our guys are going to get injured. So I don't know. I feel like it's bad juju. I feel like it's bad juju, or I'd be rooting everybody to get hurt probably. But yeah. So I think, well, I'll tell you what, it's not like my theory is working. Our guys are all injured. Now, if we can come back, get a touchdown, this game's even, right? This game's even. The offense was a little bit more settled down than last week. So we score a touchdown, the game is even, and then we see what's going on. The defense looked a little bit more stout. They just didn't come out ready, which, like someone said earlier, that's on the coach. Let me see who said it. Let's see who said it. Who said it's on the coach? Who was it? Oh, look, Jets Mess was asking for you, buddy. So here's Preteen Bean. Here he is. Roy Romano. That's who it was. Thank you, Roy. Good afternoon, Jan Mitchell. How are you? I know, Greg, right? That's the thing with having Greg Williams. It's like everybody's going to say, he told Quinnen to go after his knee or his ankle. We know it's not true. NFL's watching that guy. Yeah, what do you get? 5 yards on that run. All right. Oh, good. Thank you, Jan. You're ahead of me. So now I'm looking forward to what you labeled a beautiful pass. I'm in. You want to say hi to Jets Mess? You don't want to? He's all freaked out. But I'll say hi to you for him. He's saying hello to you. You want to say hello? All right. Yeah, I'm like 2 plays behind. Look at that. The Rams on the Eagles. The Eagles are looking like they're in trouble, guys. They better settle down too. All right, let's watch this. Look at that empty stadium, man.
There's like only a few guys in there.
Wow. Perryman. How many fans are there? Was there any change? I thought they were having, or are they just piping in the noise? That's what they're doing. Yeah, because look, there's nobody. That was a great catch. He was open, man. Run crisp route, lost the corner. But there are 2 plays ahead. So what I understand, Berrios has a nice catch now. Berrios is going to catch one. Oh, come on, Toby. You're fucking killing me. Okay.
Hope he has a good game.
All right, Toby, since you're going to blow the lid open, what'd they do? Tell me, because I'm 2 plays behind you. You got to tell me. What is it? Oh, yeah? There you go. All right, Jan.
Well, I think we're about to see why you said Jets suck.
Look, right. That was just the stuff. Is that why you said they suck, Toby? Was it just the stuff? Darnold's coming alive, Greg? Nice. It's funny. If Darnold comes alive, I will come alive. What do you think of that? Look at all these scrub linemen we've had. Omaha. Yeah, that was good. You guys are right. Nick Bosa got hurt. Is Mekhi Becton smacking him around? Is that what happened? Look at him. Get off me. You too. Get off me. See, Darnold's a man. They said, you got to put it in his hands. He knows. He read the press this week. He read it. I'm going to throw a new banner up there. Let's see.
Oh.
All right, there's the question for the moment. Bosa is down.
It
That's
just
right, he was,
happened.
Travis. What?
It just happened.
Yeah. So Bosa is down, which, honest to God, was one of the concerns I had for him coming out of college. Obviously, he had just a fantastic rookie year and even a good first game in 2020. But the concern with Bosa is that he was often injured. And I knew that if the Jets took him, he would never play. That's just how I felt, man. That's the Jets. It's like drafting D. Milliner or Dexter McDougal or any of these guys. I can't even believe that Blesson Austin's playing. I just can't even believe it. I don't want to jinx him or anything, but when we draft an injured guy, especially way up front, they never play. So that's what I would fear. Obviously, we hope Nick Bosa is only hurt for the remainder of this game and he comes back healthy after the game. But it'd be nice to see if, what the Jets can do without him out there.
I mean, he hasn't really been.
Wow, carted off, huh? That's right. They were killing him. Bosa down. Never forget he was. That's right. I talked about that. Right, Travis. I agree. So, you guys, I have Erie coming on at halftime. At the end of halftime, coming, right into the third quarter is going to be a comedian buddy I have, Mr. Joe Conte, and my old comedy group, The Bag of Nuts, from years ago. Joe and I had a radio show together as well. He now does the Conte and Kenny show up there in New York, New Jersey. So we got some cool guests. Green Blood Blitz will be coming back right about at the end of the first. We'll see him again too. Let me see. Let's see. Jesus. Looks like his ankle. Let's see what happens, Jigs. Look at Becton. That was Wesco. Wesco took Bosa and bent him over backwards like a lawn chair. Did you see that? That's Wesco, everybody. That kid starts coming on alongside of Becton and Fant. It's going to be good. No, I haven't gotten in touch. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Come on. Okay, 4 yards. Oh, something's coming. Hogan, Solomon Thomas. Really? Solomon Thomas is going down? Don't forget, Eric Armstead was going to be a Jet, but Barr told us he was signing with us, and then by the time he bailed, Armstead was working out a deal with the Niners. Oh, Hogan for the first. There you go. I know. Nice. It's the travel to New York. Look at him. He looks like he's dead. Jesus. This is a rough drive for the Niners, huh? Look at Spags. He don't like this. Yeah, Greg, you bastard. Let's see. This is a long, slow drive. Tire them out. That's right, Travis. I'm telling you, this is the way to do it. Nice, long, keep our defense resting on the sideline, get a friggin' touchdown so they come on amped, and then stuff them. Remember, Kittle is out. Is Brandon Ayuk playing? Did we see him yet? I wasn't able to catch it. I know he was there was a 50-50 chance he was playing. I just don't know. But we know that Deebo Samuel's not playing. And they signed Mohamed Sanu. So they're in similar shape to us as their offensive skill positions go. Other than we lost Bell and they didn't lose Mostert, who was a Jet, as we know. Wasn't he practice squad on the Jets or something like that? But their backup center is in, so they're beat up, man. Quinnen Williams already got a sack on the center, which is good. We need to see some more of that. Right. And Travis, that's the way you got to do it. It's like, if you ever watch the Saints with Drew Brees, they come out and they get them. Quarterbacks, a lot of the time they are able to, like, the first couple drives, the first quarter is the whole game. If they come out shaky and all that, they have a really hard time getting back into it. If they come out and they're hitting passes, then that continues for the game. With Gase, last week there was a lot of like all this spread out stuff. Our receivers are hurt. Like, let's just settle Sam down, give him nice, easy, high percentage passes, and then he can build that up. So that seems like what's going on now. Travis Henderson nailed it. What are you saying there, John? I can't believe all the runs and 2 tight end sets from Gase this week. Man up, we are putting them down. Exactly. And I'll say it again. That was Wesco that bent Bosa back like that. Wesco is a fierce blocker, guys. Fierce. And his hands are better than he gets credit for. So we'll see how he progresses. I really like that kid a lot. And that was a vicious block. Bosa got twisted. What's that? Yeah, he's barking and stuff. I can't have it.
Oh, I could see the end zone.
We could see the end zone.
Ah.
Ugh. So Bosa and Thomas go down, and the first thing we do is let a blown up play. Come on. Who's that? Fant?
Oh, I see you.
Nope, that's actually Van Roten.
Look.
Yep. Oh, no, it's not. Wait a minute. What's this? It's a different play. Fucking commentators, man. Why are you showing a play from 3 plays ago?
Oh, flag though.
It's going to be holding. Yeah, Armstead. Look at this. What happened? It's like Bosa goes down, Solomon Thomas goes down, and the line says, oh, we don't have to work anymore. What is it?
That was Alex Lewis.
Talk about blowing up a good thing. This is the Jets. This is what we do, isn't it? Why do we got to do it like this? Everything was going our way. And that's the kind of stuff that, drops Sam's confidence some. He's starting to settle in, and then all of a sudden he gets sacked. Quick. And now they run it. Are you fucking kidding me? All right.
Third down.
So we scored the field goal. Thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate the information. I was worried with that kind of drive that it was going, that ending of the drive, that it was going to end up getting a missed field goal out of it. So good. Okay. Well, that was a rough drive for the Niners, even though they showed they don't even need those 2 guys. The backups and Armstead are more than enough for this Jets O-line. There he goes.
Right down the middle.
Listen to the crowd roaring. You guys hear the crowd? I can't do that. Okay. Oh, did you guys notice my banner? I did that for you. I did that for you guys. I don't know if you know, but I did that for you. All right, so let's do it. The Jets scored. I know I'm behind, but here we go. All right, right? We got to do it. Every time we score, we'll do a little fireman ad action. That is from the first Jets chant at MetLife Stadium, and it's a good one. It's kind of leveled off since then. Hopefully, when the fans are allowed to come back, we all realize and appreciate how much how great the Jets chant is, and we re-engage with that thing. Because last time I was there, when I brought my son to opening day last year, the Buffalo Bills loss, the Jets chant was weak. It was just not like it used to be, guys. What do we got here? Look at this. Yeah, I mean, Jen, you can do whatever you feel like doing. It just is. It is what it is. I'm used to watching it this way at this point. Oh no, see, Greg, what the hell just happened? Now, see, but that kind of shit scares me. Right, I do agree, Greg, that we are in this game. But what just happened here? They said no. Never mind, flag. They have 8 points? No. What was that? What were they just doing? What was that graphic? 7-8. Look.
7. Yeah.
But it just said 8. Why did it say 8? Oh, they probably messed it up. Did you guys catch that? It said 8 on the screen there. I know, Travis, it's tough with the comments, isn't it, man? Look at that, though. And May can't get him? You got to be kidding me. Fucking Mostert. Where did Mostert come from? You know what I mean?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, Travis. It looks like Travis and I are right in the same pocket on our delay, and you guys are helping us out and freaking us out. It's a little bit of both, actually. Yeah, he would have got him. Neville Hewitt. I can't. Why is my sound not going? I keep turning it off, and it's just not happening. There we go. All right, guys. What are we doing? What do we got? We got to stop him here. Who's covering him? He's got a linebacker on him, right? Yeah, he caught it. It's absolutely a catch.
McDougal.
Yeah, we're supposed to have this vaunted run defense, right? What is going on with the run defense? What happened? Somebody tell me what's going on. Where's the run defense? Help me. Help me understand. There it is. Okay. Strung it out nicely. Quinnen Williams with penetration. That was a good tackle for a loss from Quinnen. He's having a decent game so far. That was Austin making the pressure, or maybe you're probably a play ahead of me, right, Jan? Or player 6.
Oh my. Sack? No.
Jesus.
Dude.
Brandon Ayuk, I guess he is playing. He's hurt.
What's on Austin?
Come on, coverage. That was McDougal, man. I'm not loving McDougal. Yeah, good. And he's like, "Oh, I'm hurt. That's why I did. That's why I sucked on that play. I suck." But it was because I hurt. Look at my shoelace. Yeah, right, Greg? I shouldn't have talked so much crap about the run defense. Well, the thing is, we knew that our pass defense was going to be shaky. Our run defense is supposed to be the strength of the team. So if we make them one-dimensional, then we can actually put more resources and emphasis on the passing game, and then it can settle down. But right now, we don't seem to be able to stop them. Come on. Watch Quinnen Williams. See what he does. What are they doing? Oh, timeout. Okay.
Oh, the end of the corner.
The quarter? End of the quarter. So think we'll have Blitz come back on. See what he thinks about the first half or the first quarter. And then like I said, we have guests all throughout the show today, this little watch party. And I want to say this, guys. I'm really happy that I get to do this with you. It changes the day for me. And it's just, I'm real happy that you guys are here. It's friggin' cool. And as we develop, and as you can see from just last week, if you were here, I was able to get the logos and all the other things. Now look at this. I'm able to do all kinds of different things now. Watch this one. Ooh, hey, where'd my face go? Hello. So we're able to do all kinds of different things. I got the timer to count us in. I got the Jets chant. And we'll see what else we can add as we move forward. And like I said to you guys last week, if anybody wants me to, if you want to be a guest on the show and give your opinions and stuff, I'm going to start allowing people to do that more and more. We're going to feather it in. Next week, I think I'm going to have the captain of Jet Nation, Jet Engine, come in and talk to us. You like that? Jet Engine. If you guys don't ever frequent or even pop in Jet Nation forums, you really should give it a shot. If you like talking Jets, like in my in the YouTube vids, I get in some pretty good conversations with you guys. Think about that times 50 in Jet Nation. It's just, every topic you can want to think of about the Jets, we're talking about it ad nauseum, just pages and pages and pages of people's opinions and thoughts and in-depth conversations about the New York Jets. And jetnation.com and click on Jet Forum. and you'll see it. But even in addition to that, we have editorials. We have all the latest Jets news is up to the minute there, man. We're on top of it at Jet Nation. So the front page of Jet Nation is all news and videos and editorials and all kinds of stuff. And then inside the forums, you'll have a good time. But that all said, I'm happy you're here with me, and we're going to build this together. And the truth is, it's not, it doesn't really matter where it goes as far as success. I just want a lot of us to be able to enjoy the game together, especially during this weird time when you have 80,000 empty seats in a stadium, and at least we get to hang out. So thank you. Come on. There we go. Quinnen Williams is having a game. Quinnen Williams is having a game. That's right. Thanks, Jeffrey. What do you got there? So some news around the league. It seems that Drew Lock, the Denver Broncos quarterback, has hurt his shoulder, was it? Yeah, keep finding out some news for me, buddy. Let me know what's going on. Questionable for today's game. And we'll get into some scores and stuff. I know you guys have it all too, but just so we can talk about it. Yeah, Jeff, I really do appreciate it. I'm happy that you're here. Oh, yeah. Well, Jeff, look, here's what you do. I think there's a way to private chat me. Maybe that's not the way. We got to figure it out. Or you can go on my Instagram. It's Green Bean, the Jets fan, and send me a message with your phone number or personal information, and we'll talk about it, and I'll send you the link, and then we can do that. Dude, Greg Tarr, hello there. Yes, I am happy to be your president. Joe Corsello, thank you. I'm happy you're here, man. Sincerely. It's not just baloney. I'm not just saying it. I love you. Look at this coverage. Who is that? It's Blasan Austin, man.
Come on, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right, Joe? That's the thing. It's called commiserating. Misery truly does love company. It just feels better when there's other people that are just as miserable as you. It sucks being miserable alone, man. It sucks being miserable, but it really sucks being miserable alone. Come on. There he goes. You gotta love. So somebody's job is doing the crowd noise right now. Somebody there, like when they made that play. I just watched the Hewitt. They strung out maybe a sweep, and then they strung it out, and Hewitt got him from behind, and then the crowd went bah! So somebody's up there. Somebody's up there trying to work out all of the crowd responses, and that's something I think I'd do good at that job. I think I would do that quite well. Dude, our coverage is garbage. Let's see. We have to draft linebackers that can cover receivers. Yeah, I agree. You're happy to be here. All right. I know, right, Mosley? Well, that's the thing. Like Joe just said, that was a very concerning comment. I have to find the fire. So when somebody gave you $10 million, that doesn't create enough fire for you. Lost his helmet, Marcus May did. It is, man. But look, Travis, think about it. He got the 10 million before he had to make a decision. Now, it's one thing if he had to play in order to get that 10 million, but he got the 10 million and then was asked, hey, do you want to play for a weird season when everybody's got a disease and no fans are going to be there and all that kind of stuff. He's like, and your team's going to suck, by the way. No Jamal Adams, everything else. He's like, you know what? On second thought, I'm not gonna play. I already have 10 million. I'm gonna hang out and drink. What you got there? You went and got some food in your lips, buddy. What'd you eat?
Just a bar.
A bar? Cereal bars. That's what we're having over here.
I can't find anything real to eat.
Look, so Garoppolo is hobbling around on one leg. No Nick Bosa, no Solomon Thomas, no Deebo Samuel, no Kittle. And this is what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, dude. This is ugly. Look at this. Oh, yeah. That's a score. All right, guys, I'm going to go take a leak. The first leak of the day, as the drinkers say, I'm going to go break the seal. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. If anybody comes and asks, where's that asshole green bean, just tell them I'll be right back. Okay? And we'll do this. Come over here, just so there's some movement. You can talk to them too. You don't want it anymore? Why? They love you. They were asking about it. All right. Here we go. We're back. What'd I miss? Anything good? Nothing. Let's see what happened to that guy. All right, guys. So talk to me. What's going on? All right, I'm going to read some comments. Notepad. Let's see. John Holton says, this is the point we need to see Darnold progress. He needs to leave a drive and answer for 7. John, I want you to know I agree with you 100%. This is the drive. He needs to come in and settle it down. We can't be down by what is 79, 12 points. Okay? Going into another San Francisco drive, because clearly we can't stop them. Let's see what Jan says. I don't know how many will agree with me, but everybody's calling for the head coach's head. But we're forgetting about the defensive coordinator. Yes, Greg Williams, he calls too many blitzes. Well, here's the thing with Greg Williams. He did an amazing job last year, and he's able to do things. At least he has some success in the league. Adam Gase has none. The only success he's ever had was with a Hall of Fame quarterback, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So I think that's why. And, he's the head coach when Greg Williams is just, he's defense. But, I think if they go, this bullshit that the Jets, for the last over a decade, even going back to Rex Ryan in the end of 2008, we had Brian Schottenheimer, who was a part of the Mangini regime. We always have a holdover. There's always holdovers, always. Think about this. Joe Douglas is the third GM in a row that has not been able to hire a coach. Think about that. He's the third GM in a row that has not been able to hire his own coach. Yeah, you think Marcus May is a little late, huh? Greg, go to jetnation.com. We're already talking about draft picks, draft position, Trevor Lawrence, Fields. We're all over it. Look at Frank Gore, Jigs. Oh, really? Barkley went down? That's not good. Rashad Perryman goes down. What are you doing with my M&Ms? You better get your dirty hands out of my bag of M&Ms, kid. Go have some. What's the news, Jigs?
Yeah, Barkley.
Carded off, too, Saquon Barkley. Look. See him? He hurt himself. So we're going to see Malone or Malloy. What's our other receiver's name? Yep. Joe, I'm going to tell you, that was one of the greatest things about Robbie Anderson. No, he's not a true number one receiver, but he's got elite speed. He has very, very good hands. And above all, he's almost always available. What do they say about the best ability? The best ability is availability. And Perryman, it's not who he is. That's right. Best ability is availability. Okay. So are the Jets going to score? You know what the thing is, though, with Jamar Chase, Travis, is that he comes from LSU, and I don't like LSU. Not because I root for Alabama or anything like that. I don't like LSU because it seems that they make punks. That's kind of what they attract. And they're all problematic players. I mean, let's see what Kayvon Chason becomes and all that. But I don't know. I just don't love LSU. Devonta Freeman, is it? I'm spacing out from Alabama. Devonta. Devontae. So any ideas on who's going to score the first Jets touchdown? Who is it? Look at Perryman. I'm still watching the injury, the replay of the injury. Yep, look. That was just a non-contact. You hear the crowd guy? You think Gore, huh? Frank Gore going to score the first touchdown? I mean, he's playing that much. You can't take that away from him. That guy's actually playing today. My buddy here, Preteen Bean, thinks Berrios will get the first touchdown. Let's see. Chris Herndon with the catch. Ooh, Chris Herndon with the catch. Yeah, hello. Chris Herndon definitely needs to get involved. Why isn't that a...
One hand.
Yeah, everybody talks about Chris Hall. So you think Hogan, Greg, huh? Wait, are you saying he scored or Hogan's going to score the first touchdown? What are we saying here? Third and 3, Jigs. Is that what's going on? You're going to eat all my caramel M&Ms. Don't eat them all. Just take a few more. That's it. Caramel M&Ms. Let me tell you something. They're good. Have you guys had the new fudge M&Ms? Have you had those things?
This is where the conversation leads.
There he goes. First down, Hogan. Yes. All right, that's it. Shut him. Come on, get out of here. It's getting real glary over here. Do me a favor. Go on YouTube and see what it looks like for me, please. Aren't they great? Who's that? Braxton Berrios, huh? Okay. Caramel M&Ms are so good, but have you tried the fudge M&Ms? They're like a fudge brownie inside the M&M. Travis, I agree. Quick offense. Let's do it. Come on. Are you kidding me? The sun's going to get me. I'm trying with the light. How do I look? Look at that. Falling forward. That's big. Yeah, we're looking dark, aren't we? Okay, I got to figure something out. I might have to move, guys. I'm going to move around a little bit. There we go. Wait.
Might just be us.
No, it's the sun.
There we go.
That's better. That's better. Here we go. Okay.
Wow.
Who's that? Did he catch it?
No, that was a run.
Oh, that was a run. You know, weren't you guys surprised that Bilal Powell wasn't called up instead of Balaj? I mean, Powell's sitting there. He was affected last year. We have all these injuries. Why not bring Bilal Powell back? They know the fans love him. Balaj. That's who we get. Oh, my God, they stuffed him on 3rd and 1. Now, for a friggin' play action, wouldn't that have been the ball? Play action to fucking Chris Herndon. Berrios on a quick slant. We're going for it, huh? Good. I like going for it.
You better not run it.
Yep, look at that. Unbelievable. Fucking Greg Van Roten, dude. Adam Gase, dude, let me tell you. That was a stupid play. And I'll tell you right now, 2 stupid plays in a row, both of them would have been fantastic for a play action or even a quarterback sneak. This is what we get to watch. Don't tell me it's not coaching. People try to say that it's not coaching. The players have to execute, and that's correct. They have to execute. Last week, we did not execute. That play, you cannot give the defense the play and then expect us to win. We don't have that team. We don't have that team yet. Dude, quarterback sneaks are the way to go. But the thing is, on a play like that, especially 3rd and 1, that is the time for play action. Not for nothing, Darnold should be changing it at the line. He should be calling that stuff. He can see them all stacked in the box. No creativity, man. No creativity. Drew Lock is out. Give me some scores, buddy. I'm going to have to move. The sun is killing me. Watch out, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, I got on, guys.
Jaguars, Titans, 7-14 Titans. Panthers, Bucks. Dude, Bucks are winning.
Playing the Panthers?
Yeah, they're winning, dude. They're shutting them out. And then Rams versus Eagles, 21-9. Rams are up. Then there's Bills, Dolphins. Bills are up by 7. Vikings, Colts, and Colts are up. Lions versus Packers. Lions are up for now.
Lions are up against the Packers.
Yeah. Saquon Barkley's not coming back. Falcons are up against the Cowboys, and the Bears are up against the Giants 10-0. And that's it so far.
Joe, help me out. What's this? All right, this is better. I did. Now I'm over by. Look at all the hornets. Why are there hornets everywhere? Jovis, get me the fly swatter, please. I got hornets all over me, guys.
And I'll just take these.
No, give me those. Why not run behind Becton? I get it.
Oh, that's why.
Get that out of here.
I got maple syrup.
Hey, bud.
What's happening, Bean?
So, everybody, this is Green Blood Blitz. He is back with us. He checked in right at the beginning of the game. So, what are you seeing, buddy? What do you got?
Well, I can tell you, it kind of looks to me like we tried to get the running game going and somehow wound up losing our run blocking, on defense. I don't see the defense stopping the run, which is that's a bit of an odd trade-off.
So what did you think of the 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1? Oh, just so everybody knows, and this is good. Green Blood Blitz is a supporter of Gase. Like, as you know, we all support Gase, but I think he sees a little bit better than some other people see with Gase. So what did you think specifically play calling on the 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 there?
Okay. So to that, I will say I love Green Blood Blitz and Adam Gase. And when I grow up, I want to marry Adam Gase.
Well, I wish you well.
I'm firing my girlfriend.
Yeah, for Adam Gase and his lovely eyes.
I agree with you that those were two shit-ass, piss-poor plays that he called. The running plays. I don't understand the running play. We needed a first down there, man. He should have threw it to the flat. It was just an asinine decision. I'll agree with you on that.
And it's a funny thing, Blitz, is that, one of the easiest things in football, they say, is to give somebody the ball and have him fall 3 feet. So when you have 1 yard, I do understand the thought process there, but it's a very conservative thought process. They were keying in on Frank Gore. He just had a series of successful runs against him. So that was the time to let them key on him and call the play action. It's like we have no foresight sometimes. I think that's the problem, or no confidence in Darnold. One or the other.
I think Gase is a bit of a football bookworm and almost outthinks himself sometimes.
Right.
But I would also like to say, listen, I love smash mouth football. I love watching somebody get lit up and knocked off their pedestal, but I do not like watching the injuries. And even to Bosa, Garoppolo hopping around out there. Now Perriman's in the back. It's the CBA and what's gone on with the pandemic. I've always said that I really feel for these kids. The guys that are fighting for their dreams, young guys coming into the, trying to just make their name and realize their dreams, and it sucks right now that guys are getting ripped up left and right, soft tissue injuries and stuff.
Right. I think that the new CBA, I think you were about to touch on it, the last one, ever since they took away all the contact in practice, we have seen injuries skyrocket. And that's really a problem. Yeah, 2-a-days, right? Why? These guys, they want to make more money, which is fine, right? They want to make more money. That's all fine. But they want to make more money and work less. And let me tell you something. I honestly believe that a lot of guys, when they get a little stinger or something, they're like, hey, I'm not taking a chance. I'm sitting out. When years ago, they played. Half these injuries can be played through, but they won't do it.
I'm with you 100%, man. And let me tell you something. I used to go to Uniondale, Long Island, Hofstra University with a cooler at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be shaking hands with the players at 8 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? I'd eat my sandwiches and drink my coldies, and and it was a pleasure. And I met guys like Curtis Martin and Lavernius Coles and Wayne Crabette, and they were tough guys. And I think we've gone more towards athleticism these days than toughness, which is what football was actually about then. And a lot of these guys are getting hurt, and I think a lot of it is them looking out for their own personal brand and future. And somebody else is down. Oh, that was one more thing I wanted to say to you. Since we have a time differential here and I'm on the East Coast, I'd like to bet you $1 that I can predict just about any play that's coming. And I'm trying to have my girlfriend make me a Swami hat.
Yeah. I know. Well, that's the thing, is that look, if guys like you and I can predict the play coming, then what you think the other defensive coordinator can't? And that's the problem. They said that last year. There were some reports that came out that the Jets plays, guys were actually calling the play on the other defense. They were calling the play when we would line up. That's how bad it is. It's a very predictable offense, especially for somebody who's supposed to be a guru. And look, he might be the most intelligent offensive mind ever. You might remember another coach we had by the name of Joe Walton. They said that he was the most brilliant. He was the most brilliant offensive mind of his day, but he sucked.
Richie Kotite as well.
Right. Nobody could understand what Joe Walton was doing. And so it doesn't matter how good are you if nobody can understand, which is one of the reasons Peyton Manning liked Adam Gase, is because they could sit there and nerd out on incredibly deep offensive concepts, but nobody could hang with them. So what good is it, But yeah.
Okay, man. Well,
go.
What I can say is this, and I'm just going to ask all Jet Nation to be patient and confident and realize that what has gone on in the last year and a half is a complete tear down and rebuild of everything from the top down. And that's from Chris Johnson replacing Woody, Neil Glott out as president, They replaced the pro scouting, the pro everything, you name it.
Right.
They got JD in here. We got rid of McCagnon. Darnold is still very young. It's going to take a little while. To that, I might add that, I think there's something here with New York where I don't think New York is a college town. I think, and you travel the country, Bean, you know what I'm saying? And you see what's going on. In different parts of the country, I think there's more of a college feel, even with some of the NFL teams. I think New York, there's something different going on here. I think Darnold has, 80% of his job is dealing with the media and how to answer and how to not have photos taken of him when he's out with a lady, having a cocktail or, getting herpes or whatever he's got going on.
Right. Whatever's next.
You understand what I'm saying, though? Like there's a different feel in the New York media and how this town is so much different than, some of the other Midwest places, and I think that actually has a lot to do with it, but again, back to my original point with Gase, give Gase and Joe Douglas and Chris Johnson some time. I haven't seen this much kind of togetherness since Mangini and Tannenbaum were here. And we're so beat up as same old Jets fans. We can't wait to just drop the hammer. I mean, we were dropping the guillotine after one game, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I know. Well, that's because, the thing. We're a damaged, battered, and bruised fan base.
Big time. So we're like abused housewives.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, and I get what you're saying about the camaraderie. It is good to have the whole entire organization on the same page, but that just shows how bad we really have been, because the fact that our last two organizations were not unified shows how bad we are. What's the personal foul? What happened there? Henry Anderson got a personal foul, so he is still on the team. Oh, yeah. What is that, dude? How is that a personal foul?
Garoppolo's running around peg leg, man. He's got a bad knee right now. Bad stuff by having him out there.
I'm telling you. Yeah, but they're playing him. He's hobbling around, and we can't even take advantage of a backup center and a beat-up quarterback. I don't know. Dude.
And Bosa's out.
Right. Solomon Thomas. Look at this.
By the way, this is a mocha, a vodka frappy mocha. Keeps me happy. It's a good thing.
A vodka mocha frappy. Good.
It's keeping me in the game.
Yeah. Well, look, man, we're going to let you go. We're going to whittle off into halftime here. Look, I appreciate you calling. I'm with you on the patience. I really am. I'm losing it
anytime,
for Gase. I just don't see. I'm struggling with Gase, but I'm with you. I don't have my pitchforks out yet. But yeah, man, enjoy the rest of the game, and we'll talk to you soon, Blitz.
I appreciate it, Bean. Thank you, my man, and stay safe, okay?
Thank you. Bye. All right, that was Green Blood Blitz from the Jet Nation Forum. He is a Gase supporter. As like I said before, all of us are Gase supporters. We want him to succeed. Some of us are struggling with whether or not he can. But patience is definitely going to be the order of the day for Joe Douglas, Sam Darnold, and the like. This is the season, though. Look at this. Dude, if he gets this first, oh, my God. Yep, Angel, look, that's why your post is up there. That's why your comment is up there, because the Jets cannot stop on third downs. And it's just look at those missed tackles. Desir sucks.
Who else?
Hey, at least Williamson's out there. Not that we noticed it. Yeah, that's what it is. Like we're always in chase. I don't know how that is so consistent, but we can't seem to get in front of the ball carrier. We're chasing, whether it's from the side or the other side or from behind. Look at this drive. There you go, Steve. There you go, buddy. I'm going to put you up there. Fire Gase. We suck so bad. I don't know. Guys, this is tough. This is tough. See what I learned how to do?
Yeah.
And here we go. The ultimate positivity from our buddy Travis Henderson. We'll put him up there. At least we get the ball at the half. Now, if we could somehow stop them here, it's not happening. But if we can stop them here and go into the half 14-3, come back, score a touchdown, it's only 14-3. But, guys, we don't look good. So I don't know if you're aware of that. But we're having a tough time here. At least we get the ball at the half. Yeah, there it is. So what do you guys think as we go into the half here? What is the Jets' number one issue? See, and that's why you don't drop interceptions. That's why you don't drop interceptions.
Now, if we can somehow get a miracle kickoff return, we're leaving 3-21. How'd you look?
Look at me. Come on.
And the other player just had a good stop. We can't have anything nice because we're Jets fans.
All right, guys. Going into the half, we have Ryan from Jets Talk 24/7 and Matt O'Leary. Both of them are not definitely, but they both said they're going to probably stop by and tell us what they're thinking. So that'll be a little bit fun. And then at the end of the half, like I said, I have a comedian from the Northeast coming on to try to make this funny because it's sad right now. Yeah, Jets first team can't compete with the 49ers second team. I agree. Richard Aracho, Gase needs to go. We as Jet fans have been patient through many coaches. I recognize this. Let Gase go until we find the right one. Yeah, man. Adam Gase sucks. I agree. I mean, look, it all boils down to that 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. That was the drive we were going to score. And on 3rd and 1, he gave them the most predictable play you could think of. They were all keyed. There was 8 in the box. They keyed in on Frank Gore, and they stopped him. And then on 4th and 1, what do they do? The exact same thing. Yeah. It's the same thing. 21-3. We have to get off the field on 3rd down. Drives can't stall out. 9 for 11, 65 yards. We must take shots down the field. Very well said, John Holton. I agree. Everybody take a look at that comment right there. Let me just say this. I'm going to relax and just tell you guys, I don't even know what to say anymore. The Jets are embarrassing us right now, and I don't know why. Like, look, I know we have issues in the skill position department, but it's the play calling too. It's not creative. There's very little chance of us pulling anything on them because they're ready for it. So I have issues with this. Right. Here's a big one from Leela. I'm going to post it up there for you guys. No passion in the Jets players. Did you guys see in the Baldy breakdown They were talking about at the end of the game when Josh Adams scored his touchdown, Becton was the only one to actually raise his hands. The entire team could have cared less. And I know it's garbage time. I get it. But no excitement whatsoever? None? All right, guys, we have our first guest for halftime show. We are going to let Ryan from Jets Talk 24/7 in here. Oh, look, and O'Leary's here too. Let's say hello. Everybody's here. Ryan, what are you thinking, bud?
Oh, man, it is another rough start. Friggin' 80-yard touchdown to start the game.
Wait. I can't. We're struggling hearing you. Matt,
Not
can
really,
you hear
no.
Ryan? Yeah. What's up, buddy? Ryan, get closer to the mic. What'd you say?
Is that better?
Oh, yeah, there you are. There you are. So what'd you say? What do you think? What do you think of this game?
So I am. Hold on, I'm just changing the settings. I'm on a phone. This is terrible. The 80-yard touchdown to start the game, and I mean, I'm looking at Gore. I'm thinking, man, he's at least playing better than what we got out of Bell week 1. This is bad. We're down to what, our 4th string wide receiver. At this point,
yeah.
I'm picking like off the bottom of the barrel.
Right. It's incredible. Matt, what do you think is the main issue here? What do you got?
The defense stinks today. They can't tackle anybody. The 80-yard run was just brutal, and they're letting Jimmy G on one leg march down the field consistently. It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. On one leg, like you said, with a backup center in front of him. So that's what we're looking at. What did you guys think of the 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 play call? Ryan, what do you think of that?
I mean, you want to hope you can get that, what was it, yard or two, that down that close, but you want to give the defense something to think about. Line up so that way you can like potentially do a bootleg or something that like, you know, maybe a drag coming across like 3 yards out, or I don't know. I feel like it was, you knew the Jets were going to run it right up the middle. So that's what they did. They just, you know, blocked everything right up the middle, and they had no shot. It didn't even have like a glimmer of hope.
No, 8 in the box. Matt, what did you think should have been the play call there? Do you agree with the call?
Does Adam Gase realize that he could roll out Sam Darnold? I don't understand like the play call there. You give Gore the ball on 3rd and 1, and then Josh Adams doesn't touch the ball all day. Gets the call on 4th and 1. Come on, that's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, especially right. The thing is, Frank Gore is driving down the field, right? We're handing him the ball. He's doing well. On 3rd and 1, is that not the perfect opportunity for a successful play action? That's why you run it like that. It was perfect. They had 8 in the box. That would have succeeded. So it shows me 2 things. One is Gase is unimaginative, and he has no confidence in Darnold, which is bad. That's how I see it, which is bad news, man. So what do you guys think? Go on, Ryan. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you think you might go for it, I feel like there's no foresight. Like if you know you're gonna go for it on 4th and 1, why not do a play action? Because worst case scenario, you get tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and then you kick a field goal. Best case scenario, you know, you get the first down, or even I guess another situation, you just get an incomplete pass and you run the same play you would have ran on 4th and 1 anyway.
Right. It's something else. So what do you guys think, Matt? We can start with you. What do you think our chances are coming out? What do you think needs to happen?
I definitely think that they need some sort of adjustment on the defensive side of the ball. Williams. They did it okay last week. They came on strong in the second half. On the offensive side of the ball, I'd like them to take a couple more steps. It's all been intermediate or short stuff in the passing game. I think Darnold's been fine. I don't think he's as bad. I just wish they would take a shot down the field maybe once in a while.
Yeah. Ryan, what do you think?
Yeah, defensive
what do we got to do?
I just want to stop a nosebleed. It's so bad. Jimmy G literally on one foot, just doing what he pleases the entire way down. You know, the tight ends have been crushing us. Reed's got, 2 touchdowns now?
Yeah.
The running game, just a lack of, I don't know, energy maybe, or like I feel like we just don't have the playmakers to compete. Like there's areas where I feel like the Jets aren't playing terrible, But like I think Sam's playing okay. I think they're definitely trying to play it safe with him, so that way he's not like putting himself in a position to throw interceptions. But I would like to, like Matt said, take some shots. You've set up the run all game. First game of the series, let's do a play action, bomb it over the top to someone. I don't know if Perriman's going to be back in there or if he's done for the game now, but I just want to see some sort of spark on that offensive side of the ball.
Matt, do you think that we have a chance here? Do you think we actually have a chance to settle down, make some adjustments, and make a game out of this?
No, I really don't. I think that they're going to lose by double digits. Maybe the offense starts to put up some points. I think they've been okay. Gase's play call has really bothered me, but they've been able to move up and down the field a little bit and just stall out. So maybe they get to 17 points in the game, a couple of touchdowns in the second half, but I don't see them coming back.
Yeah. Ryan, you think we have a shot?
No, not at all. There's no part of me that has seen through three halves of play that makes me believe the Jets have any fight in them whatsoever.
Yeah, man, guys, I wish we could get a call going where we're actually psyched, but this is brutal. But look, I'll let you guys go. Enjoy the second half. I appreciate you checking in with us. And look, if you want to come back, like I said last week, if something happens, you want to come back and commiserate or get psyched, I'm here.
All right, Green Bean.
Thanks for having us on, Green Bean.
All right, thanks, guys. That's Matt O'Leary and Ryan from Jets Talk 24/7. I'm sorry about the echoing there. I heard it too. I was trying to fix it, but I could not. And that's partially because I don't know how to. That's a big problem with troubleshooting, is that when you don't know how to fix anything, you rarely get anything done. So that's what I was running into there. I think that, like Leela used to said, and I had that statement up, the comment up the whole time, I think that's everything. We came out lifeless, and we got punched in the face from the first play. Okay? Then we settled down a little bit. When Williams got a sack, got a TFL, a couple things were happening. And then we just fizzled. It's like as soon as they scored another touchdown, I was like, oh, I guess it's over. I don't know what's going on, but let me tell you this. If you can't get your team up for a game when you're 0-1 against an 0-1 squad decimated by injuries, if you can't get up for that game and take advantage of it, we have problems. So we need to see this team come out gangbusters. They have to come out pissed off. They have to come out inventive, like Matt and Ryan were just saying. Take some shots. Take some chances. Let's try to get something going here. I'm still pissed about that 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. I thought that was ridiculous. Like Ryan said, and we talked about this, of course we should be able to get these things done. You always should be able to get 3 feet. That's a yard, right? Men should be able to get 3 feet. The problem with that is you have other men that don't want you to get it on the other side, right? And they had 8 in the box. You make an adjustment and you throw it over their head. Let them come in. A screen, a play action, anything. Like they were saying, some sort of bootleg, something. Run it up the middle, which was the problem that we had with Gase last year and how he was utilizing Bell. Running up the A-gap. Running up the A-gap. Running up the A-gap. And that's exactly what we saw on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. A run up the A-gap. It's horse shit. Yeah, Bodega Wi-Fi. The Jets do have a problem. Faith, look, come here. See him? See him back there, Jets mess? Look. Preteen getting some FaceTime. I don't know what he's doing behind me. I don't know what's going on. No? Hey, you want to catch a pass? Give me the ball. I'm going to throw a pass to my boy real quick. I am proud of him. My buddy. Oh. I dropped it. Terrible. Can you see anybody? You can see me. Go. Nice. Got to throw the ball around a little bit. You know what I mean? Got to do a little bit. So did you guys, any of you were able to catch that video that I made in front of CenturyLink Field out there in Seattle? Throwing passes to my son. And then I don't know if anybody watched it. The part at the end when I caught that mosquito mid-flight and ripped his legs off. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's one of my favorite that I ever made. Because who the hell, you know, the timing of that. A huge mosquito was this big, flew by. I reached out and pulled his legs off in mid-flight. Incredible. You like that, Joe? Now, guys, you saw all I did was throw passes. I didn't do anything, and I'm dying. This is what happens when you get old and add fat to it. Let's see what you guys are saying. Got to score the first drive. I agree. Travis, let me put that up there because that's good. We're going to go into the second half positive. This game is going the way I pretty much figured it would. The Jets' problem isn't a lack of passion. It's a lack of talent. While I agree with that partially, I don't agree with that entirely. I think that the guys that we do have, if they came out with passion, we'd be seeing more of a game. It's lifeless out there. Preteen, right. Adam Gase thinks it's the preseason. There's no other excuse for why he made that dumbass call. I agree, Jan. I do. Illuminati 187. You can't be any worse than what we're putting out there. Jets have a problem. Trouble. Yeah, we did that one. Okay, all right. I'm sued. Yeah, we just did that one. Coach Green Bean. There you go. Right. I'm telling you. I mean, look, we all know it's a lot easier to be an armchair coach than it is to be a live coach. We all know that, and nobody's saying otherwise. But this guy's a coach in the NFL for the New York Jets, and he should be able to figure some stuff out. All right, guys, before we go into the second half, I'm going to bring on a longtime buddy of mine, somebody I've known for 30 years or so, comedian. We were in a comedy group together called The Bag of Nuts. And we went to L.A. and made porn and all that kind of stuff. You'd be surprised with our stories, but here he comes. This is Mr. Joe Conte. Joe,
what's up, pal?
How are you doing, buddy?
That's a very vague description of what we done. You know that, right?
Yeah. Well, we made porn, didn't we? Make porn.
You're leaving a lot to the imagination. You know.
I am. That's by design.
Okay, good. I just maybe clarify that me or you never really had sex on screen.
Why would I want people not to think?
I don't know. It didn't mean we didn't have it with each other, but we didn't have it with anybody else.
Right, and there's the bummer of it all. The real funny part about that, right, is that I was actually I had a title called production manager, and I did, we did the casting. I could have written myself into the script at any time.
Yeah,
and I didn't. I didn't.
You didn't want to show up the regular porn guys. That's why.
That's right. That's the way that went. And plus, I had a girlfriend back in New Jersey that I didn't want her feelings to be hurt or something like that.
How'd that work out?
It was very important. Yeah. How'd that work out? Let me just say, she's not my wife. So, yeah, that's the thing. You got to, sometimes you just got to live when you can. You know what I mean, Joe?
I agree.
So, what are your thoughts? Tell me what the problem is. Are you happy with? You think it's just a process? Are we building up to a big drive here? What's going on?
I don't know. I just look. I don't think Adam Gase is a favorite of many Jet fans, and I understand that. I think he just seemed. Look, I don't know. I'm not like an X's and O's guys. He just seems like a guy who always thinks he's the smartest guy in the room, and unless you're the smartest guy in the room, you're not going to do well if you always think you're the smartest guy in the room. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah.
So you're alluding to the idea that Adam Gase might not actually be the smartest man in the room. He just thinks he is.
At least some of the times, he just seems like a guy that's just going to be like, look, we're doing it my way. and that's it. And look, if you're Bill Belichick, if you're some of these guys that have a track record that win, you're going to get a lot more leeway and you're going to have a longer leash than some guy who really hasn't done much. And
Right.
It seems like that.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny? And that's the mark of a bad coach is when he can't make the offense around the players that he has. Like you look at what Bill Belichick just said when they were asking him about Cam Newton and everything. He said, well, it's giving us an opportunity to, we made our offense for Tom Brady for the last 20 years. It's giving us an opportunity to make a new offense for Cam Newton. That's somebody who's actually looking at what he has and developing in his scheme around their strengths. That's what you see Greg Roman doing in Baltimore. They had Joe Flacco mid-year. They decided to go to Lamar Jackson, and then they recreated the entire team around Lamar Jackson. Adam Gase, in the same time frame, has gotten rid of or offended every single player that he can't use. And one of them happens to be Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell was one of the best backs in the league throughout his whole career, comes here, and he's literally not even being considered for fantasy football. That's how bad it is.
I think that, like when I watch him on like this, like the Adam Gase show and all that, I'm not saying he doesn't know football. He's a guy. He knows his X's and O's, and maybe he would be a good offensive coordinator. I don't know, but in this, it's just like being, it's just like politics. You need to be a good leader. It doesn't mean you have to know everything about economics or anything. You need to be a good leader in football, and being a good leader is knowing, all right, you're good for this, you're good for this, you're good for that. Let's get it done. And you have to inspire people. He doesn't seem to inspire anybody.
Well, and I agree with that 100%. I think that's one of the main issues. And you can tell last year there were those two games where in the middle of us losing, Adam Gase is alone on the bench drawing pictures in a notebook. You remember that?
Yes.
It's like he's just sitting there doodling or whatever he's doing, adding X's, he's doing algebra. Where is the leadership? And that's the problem. The team looks stale. And I know, like one of the comments just said not too long ago, we have a lack of talent. Nobody's going to argue that. We have a lack of talent. I like the guys that Joe Douglas is bringing in. Look at Mekhi Becton. I think he's playing really well. I like the guys he's bringing in. Who just made that sack? Is that McClendon? Who is it? 95. That's Quinnen Williams again with his second sack.
He's having a pretty good
so
game.
At least Quinnen Williams is right. At least if he can be something, I wouldn't feel so bad. Wait, hold on. Who lost the ball?
Lost the ball, man.
Who is their backup? Oh yeah, he did lose the ball. He did lose the ball.
He got it.
But he didn't get it. Look at Quinnen Williams trying desperately to grab the ball. See, I'm like a few plays behind you. You're not looking. He's like, "What the hell are you? What are you talking about?"
I'm actually not. I'm not watching. I'm just going by what you tell me. I'm going to go back as soon as I'm off with you. I'm going to go back and watch. Continue to watch.
Yeah. Well, Marcus May just made a nice tackle about a half hour ago. So yeah. So, yeah, Joe, I mean, I don't know. Let me ask you this. Do you have any ideas if in the event Adam Gase is fired? Do you have any ideas on who you'd like to see as our coach? Or you're just kind of leaving it for now? It's a little too early.
Well, I don't see a problem if they let him go, letting Greg Williams take over as interim coach because he's had the experience. And, yeah, he's a defensive guy. But you know what? He will lead the defense, but I think he would lead the team. And at least for the rest of the year, look, when you were talking about Adam Gase being on the sidelines, doodling and that's not the time to go and try to figure out X and O's. That's the time you gather everybody around you and you inspire them. And you say, we need to do this. We need whatever football jargon or, do it for the Gipper, whatever they say. And you don't go into the corner. You don't take your ball and you run home. You know what I mean? He took his ball and he went home and he said, I got to try to figure this out. No, you can't just try to figure out how to get 3 yards. You got to figure out how to inspire your team to play cohesive like a unit. And that's not when you go to the sideline and doodle, like you said, which was hilarious, by the way. I bet she's a good artist.
I'm telling you, those little faces and trees. Dude, you don't even know, Joe. What just happened is unbelievable. Another, 50-yard run. So, look, I want to thank you for coming on. I love talking to you. We'll get you on every week. We'll figure out a better game to watch, maybe, and we can do that together.
We're gonna watch
because
another
this
team?
is horse shit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll watch the Seahawks.
Hey, listen,
maybe.
I'm like you. Whenever we used to go to the games and they're getting crushed, I want to stay. I want to stay to the end. I hope and I pray and I want them to win. I've always been like that. I don't just dismiss them. It's sad because 2015 was the last time we had any sort of excitement after week 3. By week 3, the season is over.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's incredible, and I'm really and it sucks that we're stuck here. I wish I was one of those fans. I got all these friends. Like 1 year they're wearing a Patriots jersey, 3 years later they're wearing a Seattle Seahawks jersey, and they're always happy. They're like, "Yeah, my team kicks ass." It's like I don't understand how people can do that, but here we are. We're trapped. And I just wish the Jets could do something. And they're just getting driven on right now, Joe.
Yeah,
it's really ugly.
Being a Jet fan is like being in an arranged marriage and you're not allowed to get out of it,
Exactly.
And you're married to a miserable human being and you're not allowed to get out of it.
That's exactly what it's like. I think Adam Gase is literally laying on the ground right now. He's blowing bubbles.
Oh, man.
That's what he's doing. All right, Joe, look, man, thanks for checking in. We'll talk more this week. I appreciate it. Hopefully things turn around and we'll have something better to talk about. But I love you, man. It's good to see you.
Love you, bro. See you soon.
All right. Joe Conte, everybody. Comedian Joe Conte. He's just as miserable as we are. There's nothing sadder than a miserable comedian. Am I right or am I right? Jesus.
I don't think you're very right.
You don't think I'm right? Let me see here. I gotta move this light here. Guys, talk to me. How is that crap for you? Adam Gase sucks. How the fuck do you give up a first on 3rd and 31 and on a run play where they're playing it safe? Right. I get it. But look, not for nothing. That's Greg Williams too. Oh, good. There you go. 24-3. All right. Do the Jets turn it around?
Probably not. Maybe that doesn't look like that. Doesn't look like that. It was in.
All right. You guys are awesome for sticking with this, sticking around. Let me ask you, do we have more younger fans or are we older fans? Let me know how long you've been watching the Jets, and let's see what we got here. Are you new? Are you under 10 years or over 10 years? What do you got? Let's go. Bodega Wi-Fi. Oh, I wanted to answer a question I saw. Leela used to. You were asking me a question, but I had the guest on, so I wanted to get back to you. I'm actually out in Washington State right now. I'm just about 20 minutes outside of Seattle on the Puget Sound. Right next to me is all the water and everything. And no, I'm not from here. I'm from New Jersey, but I haven't lived there in a long time. I lived in Florida for 15 years, LA for a year, Virginia 3 years. So now I'm literally traveling the country in an RV with my wife and children. The plan was to ride every roller coaster in the country, but then COVID hit and that got blown up. So now we're just hitting every national park that we can, and we're going and seeing good stuff. But I think I'm going to get on some roller coasters. I just booked. I'll be in Dallas in a few weeks. I'm going to go to Six Flags over Texas, and we'll do it that way. Thanks for asking. So Anthony Cascarelli, is you're over 50 or you are 50? Gotcha. Fucking 50 years. I'm watching another for 15 years. Chill Will, 15 years in. Who else we got? Mr. Magix, 51 years. Listen, have you been a fan for 51 years or are you 51 years old? I think I aged 10 years after. Yeah, dude, come on. Prairie Tom Outdoors. I'm 64. Been a Jets fan for 50 years. Jesus. I've been a fan since 1982 or so. So what's that? 92, 2002, 2012. 38 years in over here. 38 years. Can you believe it? 38 years. Who else we got? We got any newer Jets fans in the house? Anybody under 5 years? My son became a fan in 2010.
So 10 years I've been.
10 years. Yeah, you were 2. Again, I thought you were older. Yeah, he were.
I think when
I took
was
him.
1, you like put me in like a Jets little.
Yeah. Well, down in Florida, in South Florida, there's a thing called the South Florida Jets Fan Club. And we would go to this bar called Hammerjacks. It was like in a bowling alley, but it was a huge place and it was all Jets fans. Sometimes we'd get 100, 200 Jets fans in there. And they gave things away and they had a siren and we did the Jets chant and all the TVs were Jets. And in 2009 and 2010, that place was rocking, obviously, because of the years that we had. I watched Sanchez's first game in that place. So when my son, I brought him to those games with me because I don't drink anyway, so it didn't matter. But I would bring him with me, and he got caught up in that excitement of the Jets. Well, I actually thought we were going to the damn Super Bowl then, so that's why. So that's the poor kid. He's stuck. So we got 38 years. Oh, that's me. I wrote that. Scott Parent, 40 years. Is P. Ryan in?
Sure.
I'd love to see LaMichael Pirine.
For the rest of the game.
Is he?
Yeah.
As you guys know, in my draft, I took LaMichael Pirine, and I was big on him. I was all heavy on LaMichael Pirine.
29, right?
Did he catch it?
Yep.
There you go.
Hogan.
Look at Hogan. Spin that ball, baby. That's right. Show him what's up. New York, really? New York Sports MC? You're down in Florida? I wish I'd known that. I'm actually going to be heading down there. I'll be down there in mid-October, right in Fort Lauderdale. Hammerjacks is in Davie. I don't know if they moved, though. Admittedly, it's been a few years since I've been back there. I haven't lived in Florida in the last 4 years. So, but yeah, man, if you want, private message me either on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, where we are. But, yeah, I'd love to help you out. South Florida Jets Fan Club. There's also a Fort Lauderdale Jets Fan Club, but that's because Ego has got involved in the South Florida Jets Fan Club, fractioned and little pockets.
Is that P-Ryan?
P-Ryan is number 22. Is he out there?
Yeah, he's out there.
Who's that? Did they catch it?
I think so. Yeah,
83. Who the hell's 83?
That's Monroe, I'm pretty sure. I think his name is, right?
It's Josh Maloney.
Yeah, Malone.
Port St. Louis, that's a little bit. There's a Boca, New York Sports MC. There's a Boca Jets fan club too. And there's also a West Palm Jets fan club. I could probably help you find that stuff.
A lot of Jets clubs now.
Yeah, a lot of Jets clubs in South Florida. South Florida is a second home for Jets fans. Lots of us down there, man. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? Yeah, right. BX Big Shot. I feel the same way. Oh, we punted? Shit, man. Jets fan since age 11. I'm now 42. Right. You and I are similar. I'm 47. I got in when I was just about 10 or so. So we're the same. Yeah, New York Sports MC, there are definitely Jets fan clubs down by you. And I can help you. I got to get you on here, too. Sports MC, I got to get you on here next week. That's if the Jets still exist. I feel like they might not. They might just shut down. Another punt. Look at Man with the serious punts. All right, guys, I'm going to go for leak number 2. I will be right back. Do not go anywhere.
Leak number 2.
Here we go with my new Jet Nation overlay. Boom. Be right back. What's that?
Coffee.
Always the electronics first. Okay. Need more than that.
Get more, please.
Jovis.
This wire's absolutely everywhere.
I know, but
man.
that's you already know that. You know what I mean? You already know about the wires. Watch out. Okay, 100%. All right. We are ready. We are going to do it. We're going to start this game over right now, everybody. For God's sakes. Look at, there he is. There's Adam Gase again, sitting down, drawing in a book. Dude, I'm telling you, this guy's getting on my nerves. He really is.
The whole team's out there, and they're like looking.
I know, right, Donnie? What's that, buddy?
The whole team's out there. They're looking to him. He's on the board.
Yeah, he's just drawing pictures, man. You can't figure it out in a goddamn sketchbook. Joe Conte, you look 83 because of the Jets. That's hilarious. Jets fan since right now. I've been a Jets fan since I was 5 years old. 36 years of painful fandom from John Holton. Greg Tarr, 56 years a Jets fan. What's the definition of insanity? Yep, buddy. There he is. Look at this. Boom. Kind of always been like that. Fair weather fans. Yeah. 29 years now, since I was 10. Brother is I know, BX Big Shot. Isn't that the worst part about being a Jets fan up there? Is that generally speaking, for every Jets fan, there's at least 2 or 3 Giants fans in every family. So the problem is you have to have Giants fans and their 5 Super Bowls always up your ass. I hate it.
Oh, you're a Jets fan?
Oh yeah, we get made fun of. That's what it is. And when I was a kid in high school, that was the Parcells Giants years. So it was 1986. I was in like junior high school, then 1990 in high school. So we had, they had Lawrence Taylor and Leonard Marshall and Carl Banks and Phil McConkey and Bavaro and all these guys. And it was just like Giants fans were brutal to us Jets fans back then. Desir got a pick. All right, let me watch this. Hold on. Not that play, he didn't.
We're 2 plays behind.
I know.
All right, next play. As if it goes to commercial.
I bet he does, BX. Everybody in my family was that way. I think my grandmother actually switched from Giants to Jets. She was a diehard Giants fan, but she switched to the Jets because my whole family was so mean to me and my aunt that she started to feel sympathy, and then through that, she was like wanting us to be happy. So through that, she started rooting for the Jets, and she would always say to me, "I don't know why I do this with you. I don't know why I root for this damn team. God rest her soul." Look at this, Desir. I never saw it coming. I wish he would have got a damn touchdown, but he looks like he's friggin' half gimpy.
You better not go 3 and out.
Right, Prairie Tom. We all have a brother who's a Giants fan. Every single one of us.
I got a cousin, basically.
You have cousins.
Yeah, I have cousins. They mock me whenever I come over and there's a Jets game.
Do me a favor. Put that in just get that in here. Put that in the sink for me. Thank you. Oh, and clean that. When you come back, just bring some more paper towels out. You know what? I think the Jets were doing better when my hat was off and I had crazy hair. So we're going to do that again.
Hair.
The Jets were definitely doing better when I was looking like this. So we're going to do it. This is the kind of stuff I do.
Yeah, they won't stay up.
I know. Has there ever been a coach fired mid-game? Look at this. Look at Josh Maroney.
It won't stay up.
Well, you got to not wash your hair. That's the trick.
Then why do you keep on telling me to wash my hair?
I know, because you got to wash your hair. You can't live like your father. My son's asking me, how do you get your hair to stay up like that? It's like, well, first trick is never to wash it. There's that. Second trick is not to try to be like me.
But I want to. You're my role model, father. Yard.
I'd like to see a touchdown.
I mean, like, we're right here. 1-2 yard gain. Oh, another one of your guys are hurt. I'm still surprised that we're losing. With all their playmakers hurt.
Who's that? I can't tell who that is.
Something Junior.
Junior.
That's me. I'm Junior.
It would be great. Honest to God, I think it doesn't matter the talent on the team. It's very similar. I don't care what talent is on the team. I just don't see Gase as the guy who's going to do it. That's what I just don't see it. I'm still supporting him every day he's here. I will support him to win. But honest to God, when you think of the guy to overtake Bill Belichick in the AFC East, do you think it's him? Do you think it's Adam Gase? Is he the guy to overtake Bill Belichick for the AFC East? Ain't happening. That's the way I looked at Todd Bowles, too. As soon as he came here, I was like, I mean, the first year gave us some hope, but I was like, I don't know, Todd Bowles the guy to overtake Bill Belichick? Todd Bowles? Adam Gase? We could have had Mike McCarthy, Matt Rule. We could have had anybody we wanted last year or 2 years ago. Anybody. We had the third overall pick. We had Sam Darnold coming off an impressive rookie year. We could have had anybody we wanted. We chose Adam Gase because Peyton Manning called our owner and he went, oh my God, Peyton Manning's on the phone. I'm talking to Peyton Manning. He's a star. Oh, hire Adam Gase. You got it.
You got it, Mr. Quarterback, sir.
Yeah, dude. The Adam Gase is not a leader of men. Now, look, as much as I hated what Jamal Adams did, and I also agree that what is this? No, done. Okay. I hated what Jamal Adams did, and I agree that you don't give a strong safety at that $16 to $20 million. So I'm really happy with the trade, but he's not wrong in what he said. He said Adam Gase is not the guy. He's just not the guy. And he was right. None of us think he is. Right. Imagine Adam Gase trying to fire someone up at halftime. It doesn't happen. Look at that. 1 yard. There you go. 1 yard closer, everybody. 1 yard closer. If we get a field goal, oh, you don't even tell me. What? I knew you guys were going to tell me. I knew it. We don't score a touchdown here. Tell me, am I popping my peas? Do I need this thing? No, I don't know. Who was it? Crowder catches that. It's Herndon. so my hair didn't help. Maybe I got to turn my jersey inside out. Let's do that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's kind of like me.
All right. I brought out the inside out jersey.
Of hope.
If this doesn't work, nothing will.
You could try to jump up and down. And
Just so you
scream.
guys know, it was the inside out jersey that gave us the midnight miracle. So
You're the guy.
I'm the guy. Oh yeah, I know how much power I have over the Jets as an organization.
If I wanted to start winning, we would be winning.
Right.
We got
Prairie Tom, you're nailing it. This is the thing. You can be somewhat introverted. You don't have to be a rah-rah guy, but you have to be a presence that people know you are their leader. Adam Gase, you can look at him. He's on the team is down 3 touchdowns in the third quarter. And he's sitting alone writing stuff in a book. Like, what is that? He's trying to figure out the algebraic formula. And you got 54 guys sitting there wondering what they're supposed to be doing.
Coach.
So let's do this for a minute. Now, we know we're not jumping off the ledge, okay? We're just talking. We're a bunch of good friends, and we're just talking. Who is the coach you want in the event Adam Gase is fired? You want to retain Greg Williams? I mean, obviously, we would more than likely be doing that for the rest of the year if it happens mid-season. But do you want Greg Williams to stay? Elevate Jim Bob Cooter as the offensive coordinator or something? Do you want Eric Bieniemy? You want PJ Fleck? Do you want Greg Roman from the Ravens? Just so you know, the coach I want is Greg Roman. Or depending on how their offense does, Joe Brady down in Carolina is also a very, very good offensive mind, and I think that he is a leader of men too. And Matt Rule was smart enough to pull him in. He's potential head coaching material, and he's now the offensive coordinator in Carolina, and they'll get it right down there. But so who's the coach you guys want? Not Greg Williams, Travis Henderson. Give me some reasons. Let's do it. See, BX Big Shot, this is one of the issues I have with the Jets over the past 12 years. There's always been a holdover from the previous regime. Now, Rex Ryan had Brian Schottenheimer. John Idzik had Rex Ryan. Todd Bowles was hired before McCagnon. McCagnon, does the whole draft, and, they hire Adam Gase. Then he gets fired, so Joe Douglas got Adam Gase. There's always somebody there. There's always a holdover. We have not had a clean rebuild, a clean, reset, let's call it, since not even with Parcells. It was basically the last time we did that was when we hired Terry Bradway as the general manager, and he hired Herman Edwards as our coach. That's the last time that we had a true reset from the Parcells guys, because it was Parcells and then Al Groh and all that jazz. I think Bill Parcells still stayed on as the president or some shit like that. Harbaugh, huh? Kevin Malo says Harbaugh.
Remember this defense.
Zach Horvath. So that's not. I agree with you. I do. I think that getting first-time head coaches. If you look at all of our coaches, the Adam Gase is the only coach since. What is it? So, Parcells was the one guy in our whole history. He had Weeb, Walt Michaels, I think might have been a coach. No, he wasn't. So we had Walt Michaels was a rookie coach, offensive coordinator. Joe Walton was an offensive coordinator, first-time head coach. Bruce Coslett was a first-time head coach. Pete Carroll was a first-time head coach. Rich Kotite was not. Rich Kotite had just been fired from the Eagles, and we hired him. This is the Adam Gase experience all over again. Well, that's what it was. Then we had, after Kotite, we had the Parcells thing. So then right after Parcells, Al Groh, first-time head coach. Then we had Herm Edwards, first-time head coach. Mangini, first-time head coach. Rex Ryan, first-time head coach. Todd Bowles, first-time head coach. Are we not seeing a pattern here? Then we had the chance to hire Mike McCarthy, and we go get Adam Gase after being fired from Miami. Not that McCarthy wasn't fired. So BX Big Shot likes Bieniemy, Bodega Wi-Fi. I know you're just playing. We don't want Mangini back.
Yes, we do.
No, he did build a good team. That much. His personnel side was pretty solid. I'll give that to Mangini. He was another lifeless turd on the sideline.
You think he's more
The coach from Oklahoma would be nice. Who's that? Let's take a look.
Barrios does.
All right, Lincoln Riley. Yeah, sure. A lot of people like him, man. What do you guys think about Lincoln Riley? So we got even McCarthy is too arcane. You know what? That's the thing, Zach, is that they're these older guys. You know, we always like old school, right? You know, and I'm an old school guy. I like a good punch in the face. I like playing through injury. I like all that stuff. But that's not today's NFL. You got to have somebody who understands today's NFL. So guys like McCarthy, like Adam Gase, these guys, they're not really up to the standard of what's going on today. They're left behind. Now, Bill Belichick, he's still doing fine. He's the greatest coach of all time. He was our head coach twice. Did you guys know that? Twice. He was our head coach twice for a grand total of like a week. Look at Frank Gore. Is he getting a hunch today? Right, Prairie Tom. That's the thing. Joe Douglas needs to hire his coach. So we got BX and Kevin Malo say Eric Bieniemy should get the job time from Bowles and Gase. What do you think? Wait, Eric Bieniemy should have got the job. Yeah, well, maybe. Here's the thing with Eric Bieniemy, though. You know, and I know the whole Rooney Rule thing and all that. That's probably why he did get some of the interviews he got. But if he had an impressive interview, wouldn't somebody have hired this guy already? He's an Andy Reid disciple. The Andy Reid tree is impressive, okay? He's a part of the most successful offense in the league. The offensive coordinator. Why didn't he get a job? What is it about his interview? Is it people just don't think he's doing anything because Andy Reid is there? That's a big one, and that is a valid concern. So I don't know. We got Lincoln Riley. You got Fleck from Minnesota. Right. It's a pro-style offense, and that's why a lot of people like him. If you guys listen to Matt O'Leary is a big PJ Fleck guy. And that's actually why I started looking into him a little bit. O'Leary loves him. So I looked in because I trust O'Leary's and value O'Leary's opinion more than most. Man. I like that Matt O'Leary cat. Who else we got? We had Pete Carroll and fired him after 1 year too. But Greg, don't forget, Pete Carroll was also the head coach of the Patriots as well. And he sucked. He failed. Pete Carroll was not ready to be a head coach when we had him. He was a head coach with us for a year. He was a Patriots coach for, I believe, 3, maybe 4 years. And he got fired there, then went to USC and honed his skills again. So we had 2 head coaching gigs before becoming a successful NFL coach again. And he was a defensive coordinator as well before that. So since we had him. So Pete Carroll, it's easy to say that, and I agree. But he wasn't ready to be a head coach. If you guys remember, you know why Pete Carroll was fired? We were 6-4 playing the Miami Dolphins for first place, and the fake spike game, which I was at, took place, and we lost that game up like 24-6. We were up in the fourth quarter. We were literally dancing in the stadium. Yeah, Giant Stadium, having the best time. Came back, the Miami Dolphins came back and beat us with the fake spike, and then he didn't win another game all year. That's what happened. And Leon Hess said, no way. I want to enjoy this team. And he went and made the very strong move of hiring Rich Kotite. Oh, we suck. So Lincoln Riley, Fleck, right. Maybe even the D coordinator from the Niners and get a great O coordinator. Niners players love him. Spagnuolo? No, I don't want Spagnuolo. Wait, is that the defensive coordinator of the Niners? Let me see. Salah. Oh, okay. Oh, is Spagnuolo back on the Giants? Is that? I don't know what the hell I misplaced where Spagnuolo is. Yeah, I mean, look, he built a great defense. That's for sure. Saban wants total control. Yeah, Saban already failed in the NFL and failed heartily. Come on, Sam.
Throw it.
We got problems, boys and girls. Brian Kelly would be decent in the sense he'd be better than no experienced coaches, but Lincoln Riley or PJ Fleck. So the good news, very similar to with Matt Rule, is that while they have not been NFL head coaches, they were head coaches. They've run organizations, football teams. Oh, I got to take that friggin' banner off, huh? We didn't score. What do you think? Does Chris Herndon suck, or is it Sam Darnold? Is it Sam? Is it the line? Come on, run! Look at him. Pfft, looks like Trenton Cannon.
Dude, he could have gotten the first down.
Bruh XRP, where's his birthplace? Where's Gase's birthplace? Talk to me. We have no identity. I agree, Bodega. There it is. Boom.
Hey, dude.
What's that?
Eventually, we might need to get Action Davis on the field on offense.
I know. We're going to start needing to bring in cornerbacks as wide receivers.
No, but the thing was, Ashton Davis was a offensive guy in high school.
Oh. Well, I spelt it wrong, but I posted a question up there. What are you guys willing to give up for Allen Robinson? Well, thank you, Malgorzata. Said you look like you've aged 15 years in the last hour. I feel like I just might have. Don't I look good? I'm trying to do this for you guys. What do you think? This is brutal. I know, Mess. It really is. Second round next year. What do you mean second round next year? Talk to me. Oh, second round. Right. You're answering the question. That's what I look like. Right. Okay. So what do you give up for Allen Robinson? Jets Mess says a second round pick next year. Seattle's 3rd and 5th. Right. Zach Horvath. I was listening to somebody. Who was it? It might have been Cool Your Jets. Boy Green or whatever, he said, he reminded us that for Braylon Edwards, we gave up a third and a fifth, and a very similar situation. So I would do that as well. Third and fifth, absolutely, for Allen Robinson. Would I give up a second? I would consider it. Sure. I think I would. The only problem is that he's in the last year of his contract. So you give up a second, and if he doesn't re-sign, it becomes a fourth or something like that. But they're not going to do that. I'd go as high as Seattle's first. He is a number one wide receiver. I don't know if I would do that. The only reason being is because you're going to pay him. He wants $18 million. So that's one of the things that would lower the draft capital. So I think a second is probably as high as I'm willing to go, but I'd like to see it happen. The one, I'd think about it. I have discussions if Seattle's first, but I really like having those 2 first-round picks next year. We can get a nice edge rusher and a blue chip wide receiver. You take the wide receiver with our first. Come on, guys.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be worse than the Seahawks this year.
I agree. My son said he has a sneaking suspicion that we are going to have a worse record than the Seahawks.
Just maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I know. Adam Sendick. I'm with you. I'm with you, man. It's incredible. We were playing well. We had that good drive going on when Bosa went down and Solomon went down. And it literally from that point we got worse. I don't know what the hell happens or how that. Look at that. 4 Jets defensive backs. 4 Jets defensive backs. Their backup quarterback, Mullins, is shredding us.
It's crazy.
The only thing, Zach, is one of the needs is a wide receiver. So Allen Robinson he's floating around number one wide receiver status. Like I said, the problem with him is not whether or not he's a good receiver. The problem is that you're going to lose $18 million as a part of the trade. Look, Jets Mess said 2 wins this year. Mal Gorzada said 2 wins, another homer. That's hilarious. We might be unwinnable. We might not win. If we keep playing like this, I'm just telling you, it's possible. Their team is decimated. We have second string guys out there and third, and we cannot do a single thing. Forget Robinson. He'd pull a hamstring, and we'd have no cap in 2021. I'm telling you, it's concerning. I would definitely, if you're going to let go of Gase and ultimately Greg Williams and Cooter and all the guys, you got to start with a new strength and conditioning, too. You have to. There is no way all these soft tissue injuries that we're seeing for 2 years in a row. Last year, we had the most players ever on IR for one team. And now this year, it's barely better. Yeah, I would prefer Devonta Smith, quite frankly, Zach. But that's my own personal opinion, only because I don't like LSU. Jesus Christmas, dude. 2 more missed tackles. Who was that first missed tackle? That was a easy blow up. He could have crushed him. Who is this? Brandon Ayuk. Look at this. Who is that? 31. Fucking Blasson Austin, man.
You're supposed to be better.
Mal Gurzada, if you stop by Jet Nation forums, jetnation.com, you will see the Trevor Lawrence watch has already begun in spades. It's all over the place. Zach. Oh, no, Brent, Greg Williams tanking to get Gase fired. Can you imagine? No, I don't know about all that, but yeah. I think Greg Williams will be fired. But no, see, the thing is this, is that half the reason Matt Rule didn't come here, the only reason Matt Rule didn't come here is that the Jets were trying to force his coordinators on him. They said, look, you haven't really been a coach in the NFL. We want you as our head coach, but we want to pick the offensive coordinators, which is just so friggin' stupid, by the way. The two guys we wanted to force him to take was Adam Gase as the offensive coordinator and Greg Williams as a defensive coordinator. So when Matt Rule bailed, they panicked. Peyton Manning called, get him. Peyton Manning called Chris Johnson, and the rest is history. So forcing Greg Williams on another coach, if we pick, let's say hypothetically, Greg Roman, who I've told you guys, and I've said 10 times already, that is my number one choice for head coach. Greg Roman from the Ravens, Joe Douglas's Ravens connection in full effect. Let's bring him on over here. Sorry, I got distracted there. What the hell just happened? But do you think Greg Roman is going to want to come here and be saddled with Greg Williams? I don't think so. Scott Parent, what excuses do you think we're going to have? Brandon Ayuk, what the fuck? Look at him. Dude. Curly tail. He's pulling all the wires. My dog's curly tail keeps pulling wires all over the place.
How's it going there, guys?
Oh, my God, so bad.
Really?
Oh, my God. It's now, what, 31-6?
Yep.
You had a 6?
Can I have a hug, please?
No, it's 30-6. But yeah.
Yes, buddy.
I need some sort of comfort. The chat's trying. They're trying.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite work when you're a Jets fan and you're watching us
That's
down by
It's rough,
how
dude.
much?
Who was that scored a touchdown, Jigs? Is that Mostert again?
No, he's hurt.
Is he?
Hey, Molly, you
It's,
want it?
dude,
No, I thought you were going to come with me.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be nice day to have a spot over there.
Yeah, totally. I get it.
dude, 4 or 5 of their top guys are down. Jimmy Garoppolo, two of their D linemen, and Joey Bosa was like the number 1 rookie last year.
Yeah,
Dude,
I know. They are
how?
all hurt.
And dude,
Mostert,
they are so
Garoppolo,
beat
Bosa,
up.
Solomon Kinley, or Wilcox. What's I don't know. I'm losing my brain.
Dude, they're so beat up, and they're still beating.
And they're killing us. They're killing us. So Mel Grzada, let me just say, says, Green Bean, is there a reason you are doing this live stream from the Japanese suicide forest? Yeah, what do they call that? Harry Carey is coming up. Yeah! Let me tell you, the Jets have already stole my soul, my childhood, and most of my adult happiness. They ain't taking my life. That's enough. Let's see what you guys are talking about. We're getting blown out against backups. Everyone needs to get fired after this game. That's New York Jets said that. Who's New York Jets? Yes.
I'm going to eat the rest of my Oreos. There's only 2 left.
Go ahead. Eat the rest of your Oreos. Party. See that?
Party while
My
we
daughter asks if she can have the last 2 Oreos, sweetheart. All fired. I need Tums. I can relate, John. And the useless offensive coordinator. That's the thing, too, is that not only is Adam Gase not really a head coach, as we know. He's the offensive coach, right? But we have a guy in the offensive coordinator position who is quite literally useless. He's useless.
There's a huge mosquito in here.
There is. Kill it.
Yeah, he's on the ceiling.
Tell mommy to kill it. You just want me to go rip his legs off? Is that what you want? There's a huge mosquito in the house. All right, it's time to put the hat backwards.
like
This is the
this.
last thing I got,
This
guys. I got the
big.
shirt inside out, the hat backwards. This is it. This is all I can do.
No,
What?
no, dude.
You got dirty
Dude,
fingers.
what
No,
you need to
no,
do
that's
is
a
jump
Oreo.
up and down and say, we can't
Come on.
do it.
You want to see yourself?
Yeah, I see
Hey,
myself.
you got Oreo all over your face.
No.
You
The
got
camera
Oreos.
can't see it.
Yes, it can. So let me ask you a question for everybody. Are you a Jets fan?
Nope.
No. What fan are you?
Raven.
What?
Raven.
Ravens? Yeah, see,
Duh,
she's smart.
you know
Josh
that.
Malone.
Look at him.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
You would've
he
made it.
was being dumb. While
Josh Malone
gathering.
sees an opportunity for his career. Okay, enough.
Mhm.
Hey,
And
enough.
dude, another one of their guys were hurt.
Who is it?
Dude, we're like, dude, even though we're losing, we're like, dude, they're piling up injuries, man. That's another starter on defense.
See, but here's the thing, Prairie Tom. While Chris Johnson is the owner and everything, from what we've been led to believe, Joe Douglas does have full autonomy. He does not need to get an okay from his owner. He is the general manager. Now, granted, McCagnon didn't have that same authority. From what I understand, that was part of Joe Douglas, the holdup, if you remember. Number one, when he was being signed, the holdup was he wanted 6 years. He wanted to be one of the, he wanted more money than they wanted to pay him. And the other one was that he wanted actual control. He didn't want to just be a general manager that had his hands tied. He's going to build the team the way he wants to build it, or he's not coming. And he didn't need to come. So they had to give him that. You can't fire a brilliant offensive mind. Yeah, Bill Butcher, I see what you did there. I see what you did, Bill Butcher. Absolute quarterback guru. What do you mean save my energy? I know, smart girl. Magarzada. I told you I tried to get my son to do the same thing, but he's just poor kid. Poor kid. She's a genius. I know. I'm just happy. She's leaning over, though. She sees all the passion with the Jets crap around here, and she was like, maybe I can root for the Jets. I'm like, no, don't do it. That is Little Lady Bean. That's who that was.
No.
No, you got to do it. You can't come on here with your face like that. You
Okay.
can't. Nope. You got to wipe your face. See? I'll get her to clean her face somehow. How many fired head coaches are I know that's the other problem. I think Bowles had one more. We might still be paying Bowles. It might have been last year. We gave him a 2-year extension at 3, right? Somebody look that up. Are we still paying Todd Bowles? We're still paying McCagnon. So think about that. We could potentially be paying Bowles, McCagnon, Joe Douglas, Adam Gase, and if we fire Adam Gase, we'll have 2 head coaches that are still on the payroll that aren't even working for us. What? Yes, much better.
The camera still can't see it though.
But I can see it. I don't want you on there.
Yeah.
I know. We're still paying Joe Walton. That's great. Heavyweight, one less than they should be. Let's see. I don't know what that means. More goes on. This team has no fire, no passion. Adam Sendick, and tell me whose fault that is. Just your opinion. Whose fault is it that the team has no fire and no passion? Is it that Jamal Adams left? Is that what it is? No. That's right. That is a good comment. Chris Johnson should pay. Keep your nose out of the business. You guys do know, too, that when Jamal was saying that the Jets promised him a contract, you heard Joe Douglas. He said, I never told him anything of the sort. That was Chris Johnson. Last year during the trade deadline, when Jamal Adams went out, stop it. All right, enough. Go.
Okay.
Go ahead. I love you. Go. Come on. When Jamal Adams went around Chris Johnson and went around Joe Douglas to Chris Johnson said what he needed to hear and said, don't worry, buddy. We're definitely going to re-sign you. He never could have imagined in a million years. That's pass interference. There it is. Finally.
Did a touchdown?
Nope. At least there's a pass interference. But so that's what happened. Chris Johnson stuck his nose in where it shouldn't have gone. and promise Jamal Adams something that Joe Douglas had no intention of doing. Yeah, first down, baby. Here comes the big comeback.
But they're hugging. No, good boy.
I just saw a stat on the TV. Ryan Tannehill, 4 touchdowns today. 4. Get him, please. He won't. Can you get him? Put him inside. He's a really friendly. He just sounds mean. Put him inside. Come on, Sam. What's that? What? Yes. I'm live reporting. There's a TV show right now. Yeah. a young buck just came over and said, "Wait a minute, what are you doing? Are you in the game? Looks weird over here, right? Here, ready? Go.
Wait, don't I see you guys playing this?
All the time. We're always playing catch. Was slammed on Jet Nation. Sometimes being right just has to be its own reward. So Malgarzada, who are you on Jet Nation? What's your moniker?
I was playing to make my dog feel alive, so this wagon. Okay. Hey, catch.
Oh. All right.
Okay, let's run. Let me just get flip-flops.
Oh, no way.
What?
I know you, JGB. There you are, buddy. It's good to see you. I didn't know I was talking to you. It's so interesting when I was actually talking to Jet Engine today too, our new Jet Nation captain. He's going to come on next week. But it's nice. It's nice to like talk to you guys outside of our little bubble. You know what I mean? It's cool. At least for me, it is. Johnny Greenballs. I love it. That's hilarious, by the way, JGB. Right, Richard. That's the exact truth. He did. This is exactly what it looked like in Miami. Same thing. Can I have an edamame?
Yeah.
I haven't eaten.
That's not good.
Nope. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Are these non-GMO? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Probably not. Every friggin' soybean. Get him. I can't believe how bad this game is. Yeah, man. Greg Roman's my dude. That's the guy I want. I don't really love the idea of Bieniemy. He seems like there's a lot of pressure for him to get his job this year, and I could just see it being the Jets, and it being a big mistake.
Where's his little thing?
Not sure. Right. I agree. It's not even that we're losing. It's that it's just so, it's like disenchanting. It's like you almost forget you're watching a football game. It's boring. Uninspired, passionless football. 31-6. I'm already rooting for a damn draft pick. Get him. Another missed tackle. Who is that? Who's 34? Poole. What's he doing? That's why we only signed 1-year contracts to all these bums. Could it be any worse, Zach, than 31-6? If like Debo Samuel and Kittles and everybody else was playing, would it even be worse? We're not stopping anybody. All right, I'll be right back. It's time for pee break number 3. Let me put on my little overlay. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, there it is. No, I'll mute it though.
Terrible in there. And I gotta clean it today.
All right, what happened? Anything good? All right. I can't talk and eat those. It's weird. All right, I'm back on. Here we go. Who's that? Oh my God, Griffin's on the team. Can you move this? Sorry.
Movies.
Yeah. No, I meant move them at him. I can't talk when I'm. Oh, good. Oh my God. Nobody's giving us a draft pick for for Gase. No way. There you go, P. Ryan. Let's look at the young kids. It's time. Just put in all the young guys. I don't care. Put them all in. Do we even have any more young guys? I don't even think we do. That's right. Perry Orso, I could not agree more. That was when the game ended. We were competing. We had a drive going. It was 3rd and 1. And they had 8 in the box, and we decided to run it up to the A gap like he does every friggin' time. That didn't work. We come out wisely on 4th and 1. We should have absolutely, that was the right call to go for it on 4th. And then he did the exact same thing. Run up the A gap to 8 in the box. It just doesn't work. Sly 11B now. Dude, that is hilarious. You're embarrassed. I get it. I haven't bought a jersey. I bought my son a Sam Darnold jersey a couple years ago. When we first switched over to New Jersey, I got caught up in the new design and everything. And he loved it, so I bought him one. Outside of that, I haven't bought a player's jersey in a very long time. I'm actually wearing a Mo Lewis jersey right now. I have a Gastineau. I have a Lewis. I have a McNeil, Freeman, but I didn't bring any of that. I only brought my Mo Lewis because it was kind of the freshest. I can't have all this stuff with my travel, so I only have one jersey. It's Mo Lewis, but I can't do it, man. I can't wear these guys. I can't buy a jersey and have them off the team in 2 years. Like Herndon. Who's going to buy a friggin' Herndon jersey? You know? You think he's going to be around? I don't. Right. You're going to throw, right. Just keep the hat in the closet. There's no reason to wear it. I don't wear my Jets hat. I wear like a North Carolina hat around. I made fun of. I'm up here in Seattle territory, man. They would take great delight in pouncing on me. The Jets traded them Jamal Adams, and they're kicking ass. Right? How great would it be if Gase was fired today? I know. John Holton. That was it. I was at that game. We heard that hit. I was in section 311, row 21, I believe. And we heard that hit in the stands. It was crushing. And it was funny, too, because I remember thinking, look at that. Look at this. I remember thinking, who the hell is this second? Because Bledsoe was their quarterback, and then Tom Brady came in and almost led a comeback. I'm like, dude, we suck so bad. How could this backup scrub come in and look this good against us? Look how the ball's bouncing for them. It's crazy. Brandon Ayuk. Adam, the interim coach would almost undoubtedly be Greg Williams with Jim Bob Cooter as the offensive coordinator. Either he or Jefferson. But you know what I'd like to see? I would love it if Brant Boyer was given the head coaching job. Let him, just like Harbaugh in Baltimore, a special teams coach, a guy used to look at this. He's in. Touchback. No way. His foot was on the line, dude. Anyway, you guys know. But a special teams coach is used to playing with both offensive and defensive players, and they're more managers than like an offense. Look, what are you talking about? Yeah, okay. So that's who I'd like to see, but it would more than likely be Greg Williams due to his history and experience as a head coach. No, man. JGB, Johnny Green Balls, I drink Monster. I don't drink Rockstar. What do you think I am? Look at this.
Maybe the other kids.
No. Come on, Pollock. Illegal crackback blocks. What are you doing? You looking up RVs? So, guys, to add to my crazy life, we're looking up new RVs. Just so you know. Because I want to spend all the money I have. I'm not working. I have no income. I have no job. I'm just driving around doing this shit with you guys. And now I'm going to buy a new RV. Fucking out of our minds. My wife's just as crazy as me, which makes it okay. You know what's funny, too, is that all these yards that Darnold's getting, like on this drive, we just had our longest play from the scrimmage. This is because the defense is keeping everything in front of him. We know that. So he's going to come out of the game with like 230, 240, and it's going to look like a respectable game, but it's not. All right, let me catch up on your comments here. Eric Bieniemy will probably be the leading candidate. I think that's also true. I hope not. That's not the guy I want. Although I do trust Joe Douglas. I just don't want the pressure from the NFL to be the reason that we hire him. He's supposed to be the new head coach. I don't like that shit. Fire him tonight. I would come take his clipboard of doodles right now. I know they should go down there and go, okay, give me the clipboard. Give me the clipboard. What is it that that's so important that you're not coaching the team and you're writing over there? You're gonna find out it's a whole bunch of penises. You're just drawing penises on the sideline. Little penises with faces, little penises with legs, walking around with a suitcase, a briefcase, going to work. That's what it's gonna be. You'll see. He's writing a fucking letter to his wife. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. Everybody's mad at me. Thank you, JGB. That is great. Mel Grazada says I'd be the head coach. I'll tell you what, I used to coach 9, 10, 11-year-olds. I coached defense. Well, first year I coached wide receivers, which was not what I was supposed to be doing. But I coached defense. We had a fierce defense. I used to do some crazy stunts with my kids. My kids loved me. When I decided not to coach anymore because it was getting too weird, all these politics and stuff with kids, I had a group of 6 kids' parents. So 11 or 12 people showed up at my door, knocked on my door, and begged me to stay the coach. Can you believe that? So there you go. So maybe I could. All right. I'm so sick of Adam Gase smirking in his press conference. Yeah. Hire Rex. Nah, I got to disagree with you guys about Rex, though. I know, right? If I see, guys, let me tell you something, Greg, and I'll tell everybody else. I'm a gambling addict, right? So I haven't gambled in it's got to be 14 years. I didn't keep the date because I didn't know I was really stopping. But I haven't gambled in 14, 15 years. But yeah, man, it would have been real easy to win some money on this friggin' game. You know? You just bet against the Jets. You just take the points. I mean, they're never going to cover. They just suck so bad. What, are they giving up a touchdown today? Or they're getting a touchdown today? That's easy money. You bet $25,000 and you just get free 25 grand at the end of the day. But this is why I'm a gambling addict. See, I'm not betting 100. I go right to $25,000. That's why I don't gamble, everybody. This is Rich Kotite territory. I actually feel like this is worse than Rich Kotite. Remember Rich Kotite? We had Keyshawn. We had Wayne Corbett. We had Jeff Graham running around. These were good wide receivers. Neil O'Donnell sucked. We gave him $25 million after he lost the Super Bowl. He looked like Duke. He lost the Super Bowl. He wasn't just on a losing team. He lost the Super Bowl. He threw those 2 interceptions to Larry Brown, the 12th round pick. Remember? He got Larry Brown a good contract too. If you win, buy a new RV for Lady Bean. Yep, that'll be the story. Listen, here's the Lady Bean. That's your name, yeah. That's what they're calling you. We got preteen Bean, Lady Bean, Baby Bean.
Bean has right.
Yeah.
Ow.
So we scored. That's what I'm finding. That's what I'm gathering here because I can't see it yet. Let's see who scored. Jigs, you want to watch the only touchdown?
No,
Let's see what happened. I don't even know if we do. Got a catch? Yeah, it's a catch. Look at that. Is that P. Ryan?
You're at Barrios.
Barrios. That's right. Then Parcells came in and turned it around in 1 year. We went from 1-15 to 9-7 in 1 year. Too bad Parcells really sucked as a buyer of the groceries. All he had to do was tell Archie Manning, yes, I will take your son with the number 1 overall pick. Look at this, Barrios.
I
There
told
it
you.
is.
I told you Barrios.
Right. So Barrios scores the first TD of the game, the first of many. We're going to do an onside kick. Well, you guys already know. I'm 10 minutes behind you guys talking like it's live.
But I was right.
The over was, what was the over? 49? So 13 plus 31, what's that? What's 13 plus 31? 44? That's not the over. What was it, 42?
13, 31. That's 44.
Darnold does have a rocket arm. He's got a super quick release, almost Marino-esque. It's his footwork, man. If you watch Darnold's footwork, look, after this game, I want you guys to take a look. Go to Jets X Factor and watch. It'll probably come out on Wednesday. Watch the breakdown of this game. They break it down to the finest nuances. And Darnold's feet are pointed in the wrong direction more of his throws than not. He very rarely puts his feet set and takes it from his hip, which you got to, you take it from your hip and use your shoulder to throw it. Rarely does he do that. He's always winging it with his arm, which is why his accuracy is so off. And this is what Gates was supposed to be fixing. 44 was the over. So we got it. There you go. Unless you bet the under, you're pissed right now. Yeah!
Even though
Touchdown! Yeah!
Even though it doesn't matter.
There's a touchdown?
First
31-13.
First touchdown in garbage.
Do we do an onside kick? What are we
Nope.
doing? We got a minute left. We're not going to onside kick it and try to get another touchdown. They're just not going to get anybody hurt. Look at Barrios. I'm awesome.
I mean, did he get the first touchdown of the
Is
game?
Julia playing somebody?
No, he's right there.
Is Julia she playing with it?
Exactly right. That's the thing. I was talking to Jet Engine today, and we were talking about the theory that Peyton Manning hates the Jets. 2 reasons. One is we didn't pick him number 1 pick. Number 2, 3 reasons. We beat the hell out of him with Chad Pennington in the playoffs that year. And don't forget, Peyton Manning's last game as an Indianapolis Colt, he was beaten by Mark Sanchez and the Jets in the playoffs. We smeared right over him. And so his last game as a Colt was a big fat loss to Mark Sanchez and the Jets. So the idea that he hates the Jets and basically called us to get Adam Gase because he knew we'd suck for a few more years. That's the thought. Yeah, we forgot to onside kick. You forgot about that one, right? Don't forget. That's Peyton Manning's last game as a Colt. Lost to the Jets. And then we went into that was in his house in Indianapolis. Then we went on to the Patriots and beat them in their house. And then we come out in the Steelers game as if we had already won the Super Bowl. That's what happened. Who is responsible for his terrible footwork? Well, he's responsible for his terrible footwork. The problem is Adam Gase. You remember that first one Jets drive with Adam Gase, and he was talking about how great Darnold is. He goes, "Now look, Darnold, he gets into trouble, and he gives you that." You remember that? And he threw that real quick pass. Gase is more enamored with Darnold than he is coaching Darnold. Okay, he sees no reason to fix anything. Nor is he capable of fixing anything, quite frankly. 2 years with an offensive guru, a quarterback guru, he should have better footwork. That's my opinion. Okay? That's how I think it. So he didn't see the need or does not have the ability to work with Darnold. And Dowell Logan, we know he ain't doing shit. What is he doing, Dowell Logan?
I kind of want to see the interview to see what his answers are. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what do you do? What do you think about Darnold's footwork?
I'm not that guy.
You know? I've never gotten with a guy this young before. Adam Gase's first Jets, right? Think about that. I've never had a guy this young before. So, what do you guys think of this? Here we go. We're gonna.
Never had a guy this young before. It doesn't matter.
I was going to do another one, but I said, no way. I can't even listen to the chant right now. It kills me. Kills me. Adam Gase thinks he's the Sun Tzu of football coaches. Let's just do one last question before we wrap this up. Does it bother you guys as much as it bothers me that when our team is in trouble, Adam Gase is alone writing stuff in a notebook? Does it bother you? A yes or no? Do you think it's fine? Or does it bother? It bothers me on such a deeper level than I thought it could be possible. He bothers me so much with that particular move.
Instead of trying to rally your guys, just
right. Instead of like over there talking with your quarterback, looking over the Microsoft notebooks or whatever those are. You know, he's just over there by himself. He's not talking with anybody. I don't even get it.
I would love to see Gase actually doing stuff instead of.
Right. If there was just people there, we'd at least be able to boom.
I'd at least want to change the game plan to your players' skills.
Right.
Gase's offense needs a particular, like Bill Belichick. I would love to have someone with his play calling.
Right.
Love it.
Anybody that can make a scheme, offense or defense around their players is the coach that we need. Adam Gase literally can't do it. He needs a specific type of player.
Instead of changing their offense to and defense around to, all right, this guy's good at this.
Ed, I know.
Let's see what they
can
do if I make the game plan around them. I mean, Bell is so good at what he does. He was like the leading rusher for 2 years in a row. And like we just put him up the A gap instead of like trying to run things. Like we're like it's stupid.
It is stupid.
You have a player of that high power.
Yeah, you make the whole offense around him. That's the thing. Like when you get a guy like Le'Veon Bell, think about that. Adam Gase couldn't get past the idea that he didn't want him. That's it. I don't want him. I'm not going to use him. If you have a guy like Le'Veon Bell, he should have been 60% of the offense. That's what he should have been. Everything should have been going through Le'Veon Bell. And then everybody else is a complimentary piece to your stud. That's what should have happened. Instead, A-gap. Right. Disgraceful. The team quit on Dr. Gasenstein. He pissed me off on the sideline, standing there alone, shaking his head. Yeah, dude. Who are you to shake your fucking head? I hope Jets get the top pick. If not, I hope the Jags do and are dumb enough to draft a quarterback and make Minshew available. Trade for him and don't look back. I don't know. I'm not sold on Minshew.
I feel like if
But let's see what he does.
I feel like if we cut Darnold and then
We're not going to cut him.
but hold on. If he doesn't do too well this year and we get another quarterback and we cut him, then he'll get picked up by another franchise. He's gonna be great. Other than the Jets, he's gonna be great.
I think we should just get another coach and build around Sam for 2 years or even one more year. If he doesn't come out of the darkness, then you draft a quarterback the following year. It's that simple. That's what I would do. Gasenstein, love it.
The new coach of the
All right.
Jets.
Thank you, Green Bean. All right, guys, listen. It is now 1:05 Pacific Standard Time. This has been a blast. Darnold is broken. Is that what you think? Yeah, I know. I hear you. Well, he certainly looks like it. This will be the third quarterback that the Jets have destroyed. So, but I want to thank you guys for coming. I had a good time. You made it watchable for me. My son and I would have been yelling at each other. I would have made him dig holes. Just to
That's
get
how we
some.
should always end that. Like I would have made my son dig holes if I wasn't here.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys, you're the best. I appreciate it. All the guys who hung in here the whole time. Again, thank you. You made it watchable for me. And we will see you next week. But before we go, let's do it one more time, huh? What do you think? All right, guys. Again, great time. Enjoy the rest of your football Sunday. I will see you on Jet Nation. I'll make a vid tonight for you guys, but I'll see you over there, and I'll see you next Sunday. Thank you for coming.